that guy can do it at this distance. Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is episode 12 of Natural Wonders. We are actually back in our main gaming office.
Yeah.
The Catan Raiders are gone. But we're glad to be back here. Everyone's here and we're ready to have a little bit of fun. To get right back into it, we're going to do a little bit of a recap. Our new little group joined up with the Dwarven trader House, and began their journey through the Golden Fields, one of the largest deserts within Falsea, to try and solve his scorpion issue. After a bit of a bumpy night with some rather malnourished night-raiding gnolls, Nick came up with the neat idea of using some of the dead gnoll bodies as traps, and he went out and set that up. They went through the next day. Upon an encroaching sandstorm, they hunkered down until it blew over. To which then something rather curious came up on the horizon.
That noise was just terrifying.
Right?
Yeah.
Imagine waking up to that noise in the middle of the night.
You're on the roof
That?
with me, right?
I'm in the cart.
You in the cart?
Yeah.
I lean over and
Him in?
Oh, okay. This is not.
Oh, yeah.
This is
Did
shit.
you hear the noise? Yeah.
The fuck was that?
Probably the scorpions.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, scorpions.
So, mere moments after dealing with a sandstorm that bear down on all of you, the sands beneath your feet began to quake. Off into the distance, just coming overhead of a sand dune, a single humanoid stood shaking in the desert heat. The wind itching at your eyes, you assumed to be nothing more than a mirage. However, the more you looked, the more solid the image became. And something strange began to happen. A shift of blue started to rise just behind the figure, growing larger and whiter. A large, solid blue line began rising up into the sky.
Hey, I think that's the blue scorpion.
You then realize there is no mirage. This is the scorpion that House has been talking about. And the figure seems to be riding on top of it. The sands quake yet again, and three small mounds begin to pile up and sprout.
Shit. There's a big scorpion.
Three smaller, but still very large scorpions. One is black with large pincers. A yellow with a long needle-like stinger. And a white one with twin stingers and no pincers. The heat beating down on you and the wind howling, following after the sandstorm. You hear a voice, a female voice, riding the wind. Dwarf, it seems you have not learned your lesson. No matter how many mercenaries or soldiers you hire, you will not make it through my lands. It is time you have learned your place. I only hear from House. Shit.
Come in. He knows you.
Is that one of your ex-lovers?
Ooh.
Hey,
No!
how many? How large did you say they were again?
You see the figure
That large.
slide down the left side of the blue scorpion, lean in, and then step back. Not.
Yes.
But I don't want about the fools.
But I was wondering about the pool.
Everyone roll initiative, please.
Okay.
Is he close enough to?
You can make a perception check to see if you can try and hear it.
18, sir.
18, sir.
What?
Oh, this is weird.
Oh.
What's up, babe?
Alright, so this is the
What's up?
black,
Which one I want to do?
yellow, and white one.
Ooh, I want the white one over
Can-
there.
This one has 2
Could you
tails, this
could
one
you
What's up?
has a
write
stinger.
what
and
color
this
it
one
is?
has
If that's okay?
Yep.
Because
big
I will not
claws.
remember which
I
one.
want that white one.
Damn, everyone's
I
just
want
calling
the
them
yellow
out.
one.
Yeah, man, that one's mine.
Yeah, everyone
Stay
better
away.
You better say that out in game. Say it in game.
That bitch is mine. That white one.
What, you gonna capture a scorpion too?
Which one's your character?
I started a trend, people.
Shit.
Which one are
We're
you gonna mount?
druids!
I want
what's
all
this
of the
you?
creatures.
Hey man, that's a big
This
scorpion.
one. Okay.
Hey man.
Okay, let's see.
Who you gonna mount first? The lady or the scorpion?
I know
The
exactly.
lady. I got time.
Okay, so you're gonna be going to here.
Okay, 25-20.
No.
20-15.
Me,
18.
18.
I go first. I have the +2 dex.
You're fine.
Sorry.
You don't have to yell at me.
I didn't mean to be rude about it.
I'm just kidding.
Ah!
He's bullying me?
I was gonna slam my head against the wood table.
Yeah, that's a real smart idea.
Oh.
Give yourself another 9th concussion.
I might die that time, so it's not a good idea. I can't
Let's
die,
not do
so
that.
I'll just be.
Okay, 15-10.
Maybe next session.
12.
You got mine, right?
What'd you get?
15.
Okay, I said 15-10.
What do we have to do, like,
I really need to just
off-brand
make a new
music
sheet.
that
Like,
we
she's
had to
getting to
make
be
ourselves?
ridiculous.
Are you a musician? I will take
doing
it.
so much stuff to
And I'm sure what you want.
I just write a lot of things while we do it, and I need
Dead
to.
last.
Why?
That's just how I do it.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
have 2 going on right now, and I just.
Wow, you got a lot going on. I mean, do what
I
you
need
do.
to just.
I like how proactive your sheet is.
Oh no,
My sheet
Nikki's
is.
in front of me.
Do you want to see mine? Mine, I haven't touched. I've added to this.
I don't know. You make me handwriting.
You're just upset because I have a bunch of stuff in my backpack.
I'm upset because I can't like I can't write this small. Look at my hand. Literally, one of my letters is like 4 of your lines.
If you want, I can write for you. I'll write stuff in.
Can you be my scribe?
This is
Please,
a
right?
really good present.
Look, I got a book.
Oh man, we're getting blitzed.
Oh, I'm gonna do.
Where did I want
Oh,
some?
scorpions.
Where did my cake go? Oh, it's over.
Yeah, I had to move it. Sorry.
Hey man.
Oh wow, you put it in a really good
So I'm like legit yelling at this fool. I'm legit yelling at him.
Elmar.
Okay.
Almost ran her in the face.
Baby girl, come
hey,
here,
hey.
I missed you.
Wave my hands.
I threw a french fry at you. I hope you received
Hey,
it.
hey.
Can I get Eleanor to take me?
Try and make a perception check if you want to see if you can hear it. Damn.
I mean,
Oh, she didn't.
19.
Ooh.
The wind makes it a little difficult, but you're hearing another language. It's not common. 23. You definitely hear something, and it sounds dark.
I can
That's hot.
speak.
Like a
Primordial
goblin.
Dorvish.
Common and abyssal.
17.
That's 12.
Wait, plus perception.
You
Druidic
just hear
goblin
the- you just hear
Elvis?
wind,
5 then.
and what'd you get?
17 plus 5. 22.
5. Wow.
So
She can
22.
hear
So you two
part
got the
wind.
highest. You notice this is abyssal.
Ooh, ooh, ooh! It comes in handy. Hell yeah!
What is abyssal most similar to?
Best I can paraphrase is demon speech.
Yes.
Or like devil's speech.
So like infernal.
So
would
it's
be-
definitely different than Infernal.
Okay. What is that infernal?
devil's speech. Because
I did
Moves
moves
back
and
to
stuff.
treats.
Well, Devil Speech would be Infernal, Demon Speech would be
No, no.
this.
that's
Ah,
it.
got it.
Other treats.
Because the
Sorry.
infinite layers of the
Sorry.
abyss, and then the 9 hells.
Yeah,
That sounds like.
yeah, the 9 hells are way.
It's like, I
Oh my back
appreciate
street.
it. Okay. That sounds like.
So
You're
you,
not wrong.
through the wind, you hear this female voice saying, "Kill them. And bring me the food."
Can we talk?
All you hear is hissing. It's not milk.
This gives me an idea.
I'm just like, hey man,
Epiphany.
can we talk? I've got a idea for you.
She's not interested in talking.
It's a
bro.
great idea.
Stands up and walks away. And the scorpion.
Oh, what a dick! Get it? Because I'm Nick Dick.
Yeah, baby. Come closer to me. That's my girl.
Do I hear that? Yeah, baby, come close. Oh, she's frisky. Well, Scorpion, she's ready.
That's my girl. No, I don't want you blue. Get
No.
out of here.
Got
Move those
And
two. Move
there's-
those two 20.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20.
And that one goes around the back. So 5, 10, 15. Yep, right there.
There's a rider on that one.
No, she stepped off.
Okay, so there's no riders.
Yeah, she's just standing up on top of the sand dune just watching.
Wow, that blue
How-
one is so pretty.
So-
How close? Can I make a perception to see how
How many feet
Guesstimate?
away is she?
But I just opened my Instagram too.
Well beyond your, you'll have it'll be into your second range increment.
So
With your
between
light crossbow,
the
it's
80
she,
and 300.
she's beyond 80 feet. I can tell you right here. She's
Okay,
beyond
that's
80
fine.
feet.
That's fine.
Is
But
she
as
within
long as she's
120?
close, yeah.
Where are you?
Right there.
Shows she's within Eldritch Blast
Nothing bad.
No. She's beyond 120 feet.
Does it help or make it worse?
The only one that's close enough
In the first place, so it did
would
not
be
matter.
Raylan right here.
Got it.
Or
Trying to make
who?
it
Or
all tired.
that's Raylan. That's alright.
To do like that.
All right. Scorpion's turn. Nick and Rick.
Oh my gosh.
Should have recorded.
Rick and Rick, you're up.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. You're
The yellow
talking.
one's mine.
Yeah,
Say
we were.
it loud.
Yeah.
The white one is mine. Stay away, dick.
Dick, don't injure the yellow one too much.
Yeah,
Just do
fuck off! I'm gonna shoot the female. Fuck you.
Shoot. Oof.
Oh, good job, man.
I don't hit her.
No, you take
Thought you
aim
were gonna go
and
in.
let it fly. The wind unfortunately catches it and it just sails off to the side.
Whoosh.
Fuck.
Tough luck,
Oh,
mate.
shit. Hey, fuck you.
I was like, look what it is.
Yeah, maybe she'll learn to aim next time.
And she's just standing there.
I like look
Just
over the
watch
cars.
her.
Rick, protect her. It's like I point over to the side. 5. Is this like? Can we actually walk through this? Or
Yeah,
is this...
those lines are basically like guide rails for the camels.
Gotcha. So he can go basically
Underneath it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of like a squeeze, but not really. It's I'll call it difficult terrain. Because he's a metal wolf, I'll call it difficult terrain for him to actually get underneath it.
Okay. He's just gonna chill under there and then try to protect her.
Okay.
And then I have my movement.
Yep. Fuck, shit.
5, 10.
You can pop a window open and hop through.
I'm gonna hop through that 15, 20, 25 to get out of the cart.
Okay.
And that's all my movement because I'm short.
Alright.
And he takes the dodge action automatically, so it's
He's
anything
a
that
permanent
attacks
dodge
him.
unless you say otherwise.
Yeah, anything that attacks him gets disadvantage.
That's a dodge action, it's a really good thing.
Okay.
Okay, Morgana.
Okay, I have a question. If I did a spell, could I then do an action of animal handling?
I got a piece of jewelry today.
For this case,
Slayer
I'm
of
gonna have to say
dragons.
that the action's gonna be your animal.
I
Okay.
said no to like you got this, and then
Let's skip it for now. I'm gonna go
I think
with
that's like the
Scorching Ray.
Send the
Okay.
I like it.
Send the prideful bitch.
Who are you shooting at? That one?
It reminds me of like
All three rays?
This one though.
Oh, I
Scorching
forgot
Ray.
there's 3.
At level 2, Scorching Ray pops out 3 rays.
Yes, all 3.
At 1d8 each.
All 3.
Okay, so all 3 rays. Make 3 spell attacks, please.
Wow. Do you want 3 more?
Yes, please.
So that's the 1 that you rolled. That's going to be plus your modifier,
This is the
plus your...
This is the ones you were rolling.
Okay, so I use the 10s.
No,
14 rays.
Oh.
Scorpions
Yeah.
get 'em.
I don't know.
So this
Yeah.
is this.
Scorching ray.
I told you.
They are 2d6 per ray.
So roll 3 6s?
3 d20s since you're shooting.
Okay,
the
got it.
You need to hit it 3 times. The 1 does not hit.
And then you gotta roll this one.
And this one was
That was a 10.
Oh, okay.
And,
And
that
plus
was
your
a
and plus your
17.
modifier, and plus your modifier and proficiency, you're easily enough to hit. 2 rays will hit nice and
Wow,
solid.
that was
Okay,
intense.
and then that's a 6. I rolled
That's
6.
2d6 per ray.
But I feel like after I've had hope.
So 46.
Okay,
4.
so the 4. And then,
Wow.
wow! 6.
Get it.
Nice. Solid 16 damage. So, Raylan, you clap your hands together. And
Raylan.
sorry, Morgana.
It's okay.
You clap your hands together and part them into the sky as 3 small orbs of bright red energy float just above you, and you move your hands forward, and 3 rays just arc in multiple different angles, soaring towards the yellow scorpion. 2 land planes, one dead in his face, and the other one through his mouth in the proboscis, while the other just sails through to the side.
If I wanted to
That one is immediately burned from the inside.
Whoa!
What?
I actually
Damn.
was trying to say that, but okay,
I don't
take
see it, so that's fine.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
That was your standard action. You have your move, and you have a bonus action if you wish to use it.
I'm going to move.
Okay. Anything else from you?
And that's all.
Okay, Raylan, you're up.
If I want to do a perception check for something, does it count as like my move?
It'll count as part of your movement. So you'll still have 30 feet, but you can do it along with it.
Okay. I want to first do a perception check for the scorpions that I can see to see if any of them are already injured
Okay.
from like a previous injury.
Is it a 1? Oh.
6 total.
Total.
That's a really low perception score.
You didn't roll
I
high.
rolled a 3.
3. Are you adding your modifier plus proficiency?
Oh, I didn't add my modifier.
She doesn't have that.
Yeah,
She
you're right.
doesn't have a wisdom modifier?
I mean, she doesn't have
She's not
proficiency in
proficient with
perception.
perception?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
So yeah, then now just be your wisdom modifier. Then.
Having perception as a proficiency is so awesome.
It gives you a lot of bonuses, and it gets really good at later levels.
See, hear, and smell better.
Yep.
Alright, I did
Okay,
it again. I did
so-
it again.
From a mile away. That's how I track.
With the wind
Smell
and the
farts.
sands still bothering you, the heat's causing you to like double check and triple check things. You know they're scorpions, but you don't know if they're injured.
I know they're scorpions. I'm that far.
You could be sure. Some of them have multiple tails, so you're like, hold on, what is this?
Whoa, dude.
Okay. I think for the good of the group, because I feel like this could go down so fast. I'm gonna cast a spirit totem, and I'm gonna do the bear.
Okay.
Can you make the noise of a bear, please?
Okay, right.
That's more of like
You can
that.
cast
I'll
it.
do like a baby bear.
You can cast it 60 feet, and the radius is 30 feet. So where you dropping it?
Right here.
There.
And so that is
8 temporary hit points for everybody
yes,
within 30 feet.
Woo.
which should be.
If I leave that, do I?
You lose it.
Okay.
You have to be within. You have to be within the aura to gain that benefit.
If they enter the aura, do they get it or no? It's just when I.
All allies who enter it.
Okay.
So 5.
Enemies get nothing. Well, I like it.
And how much movement did you say I had left?
You have all your movement left.
I thought you said my perception
The perception check is part of your movement. It doesn't.
I'm not gonna sit on your lap. I'm sorry.
She won't.
She said she would.
What did that happen?
So you still have your 30 feet.
She said
It's
it
getting on top. What is getting on top of this table?
My husband's gonna kill me.
It's a easy enough climb. You can hop in. You can hop into the cart.
Okay.
It'll just be
I'm
difficult.
on top. I want to be on the
It'll
roof.
be difficult terrain.
Can I get on the roof?
This is just a tarp.
I think you're gonna
Oh, okay. All right,
So-
then I'll just. I'll just
So
go.
5, 10, 15,
cart, no
20, 25. You've got 5 feet left.
You got a little.
I don't want to be in it. I want to go to the roof. I forgot that was a tarp.
Yeah.
It's because my nails.
Honestly, any.
Yeah, that's an
Even
English
I
thing.
Well, who's gonna come save me?
No,
All
like,
right.
Give me your big
You
fat
only have
booty.
5 feet. No, you're good. You still have 10 feet.
Oh,
So you're good there.
Yeah.
oh, yes.
All right. Y'all.
You still have an action. Oh, your action was to cast
Yeah,
Beast Totem.
That was when
Never
I.
mind.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Anything for a bonus action for you?
Don't let me die. No.
That's right.
I'm just gonna throw out an announcement to the group as a whole. Hey y'all, don't let me die.
Nihilus.
I got this
You
big
hear right
old
next to
blue
you.
girl
Me
right in front of me.
House is right there behind the wheel.
Me and House over here.
I like look over.
You actually don't see him.
I can't see them?
Oh, you see. I thought you were still in the car.
That's I was like, no, I stepped out of the cart.
You see them way down here, and unfortunately,
Does
this
House-
scorpion and this scorpion have cover.
Does the house have a placement?
Yeah, he's right here.
No, I mean in the rotation.
He's going last.
Okay.
Cool. Hey man. I'm making him go before the scorpions, but that's bottom of the order.
Hey man!
What?
Get the fuck over here and help me with these gnolls!
Nope. Oh.
Eleanor.
All right, Nihilus.
Alright. I'm gonna try a couple things.
Send
I'm gonna
that.
try to whisper into this scorpion's mind in Abyssal. Using my telepathy.
Touch me, I see.
Be like, hey, we're not your enemies. You're, the one that's been commanding you has a clutch of your eggs and is holding them hostage. And is using them for her nefarious purposes.
All you hear is coming back into your head.
Okay, man. Like saying this in Abyssal.
Yeah. All you hear is the hiss back in your head.
Remember, 5 intelligence.
Yeah.
They're not bright.
And then, is moving out of the cart gonna cost any more movement?
Difficult terrain.
Okay.
So it'll cost you double your movement to get out of a cart and get into a cart.
Okay. And moving through the cart, is that considered?
It's regular terrain.
Okay, so
What?
I have land vehicle proficiency.
15, 20,
What?
I have land vehicle proficiency. Oh, maybe not with this character.
25, 30.
That was with Cosmo. Never mind. I said that.
And then it puts me within
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 in range. Hell yeah.
Try that for
Gonna cast Phantasmal Force.
Ooh.
Targeting these squares. I'm gonna
Okay.
do another. I'm gonna try to project the image of another scorpion in this scorpion's head that just looks fearsome and ferocious and just as aggressive as fuck towards this other
Oh my god, oh
scorpion.
my god.
Okay.
Send that to me.
In my studying of the books at the library, do I recall any other species of scorpion that are more
Aggressive for you? For this kind of particular scorpion, nothing really comes to mind. The only thing that could come towards you in regards to general animal would be to any avian species.
Okay, then scorpion with wings. Fuck it. Wow. Gold scorpion with wings. I'm gonna create in this scorpion's mind. It needs to make an intelligence save.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Does an 11 beat it?
No.
So
Yeah, there's a
just to keep that in mind.
10-foot cube of a winged scorpion. Giant golden winged scorpion right there in its mind. Doing combat with him.
I'm slowly turning.
Okay. I'm actually going to use
Phantasmal Force.
It's not essentially mixed.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Did you see that he's holding a net?
And that's my turn.
All right. Dracaria.
To try to figure out what I want to do.
Yep. Paying attention to battle will help you strategize.
It dominate beast as a 4th level spell.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what
It is a beast.
Yep.
It sucks the fact that it sucks the fact that Warlocks don't get a third spell slot to like 8th level.
I know. I'm just sitting on my 2 spell slots. Like, yep.
What's going on, Mariano? Who are you texting?
My boyfriend posted a photo and I promised him I would like it immediately every time he did it because he's doing a series.
Ah, okay.
Ooh,
I mean, I don't want to be rude. I understand that communication's a thing, but we gotta try and like stay focused.
Stop it. Oh no.
Eleanor was distracting me. I blame her.
That's true.
Yeah,
Animal
what you do?
handling and alone.
So I think
You just saw a scorpion literally just burst into flame from the inside.
oh,
It's just the
I'm
dog.
going to cast
You only need
magic
one.
missile.
Okay.
Oh wait, first I'm gonna move up. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Magic missile has a range to it.
I know.
So now that scorpion needs to make investigation checks to determine that that scorpion
That's
isn't
in range
real.
too.
It
Okay.
has to beat your DC, right?
Yeah.
And your DC is 16?
I
I thought
think
you were
so,
going
yeah.
for the blue one.
It's
Or are you going for the blue one?
10
I'm
plus
gonna-
proficiency.
Like I want to
plus
keep the blue one
modifier.
alive.
Yep, it's 8 plus proficiency plus
I mean, they're
16.
dumb enough. I feel like we could sway them
I'm
pretty
gonna
easily.
try to do animal handling with the blue one shortly. To see what-
What I am going to do is
Okay.
I'm going to cast magic missile.
Okay.
And shoot one at each of them.
You need a nap.
Alright, so roll D4 plus 1
I'm
damage.
Raylan.
I have to make sure I
Let's go
hit
there.
first, right?
Magic missile hits.
Do
So,
you heal it?
It's completely unlocked.
Automatically?
Automatically. You do not have to roll to hit, and they do not have to roll to dodge. It just hits. But that's why it's also
Exactly
effective.
right.
Your identity.
What are they gonna steal?
I don't know. Don't you have stuff on your phone, like naked pictures of yourself or something?
No.
What you looking for?
Not me, not any ladies, not nothing.
Should be
Those are just from the
spell
special folder for me.
3, 3, and 2.
Good.
So
You
plus
need
1
to
to
take
each,
some
so that's
naked
4, 4,
selfies.
3.
Come on.
What does it mean when you have an advantage on a wisdom check?
I know.
Means you roll twice.
Well,
the
I have a
higher.
lady if she wants.
That's
them.
advantage, disadvantage.
Otherwise, like, why do I need them?
You mean with like a banana for scale?
I feel
So
like
which-
you guys
so which,
do not know
uh,
how to
three
read
ones are?
sex.
What I can
4,
do is I can
4,
cast enhanced
3.
ability,
Okay.
and pick Owl's wisdom, which will give you an advantage on wisdom checks. So if you do animal handling on one of these scorpions, you could roll twice. I think.
Yeah, that's advantage. You
Okay.
roll twice and take the higher.
And I have really good animal handling. So
It's higher than mine, right? Plus 6? Plus 5. Okay, we're the same.
You had a lot of practice when your last party.
Wait, is animal handling a spell?
No, it's a skill check.
It's a skill check.
yes, I'm sorry. I'm
All right. So that was your movement. That's your standard action.
Long John.
You got anything else for it?
I love your hair today.
No.
It looks
No,
so
I do not. Because I want to
magnificent.
save that for a little
I took a
later.
bath last
Okay.
night. A lot of
Alright.
CBD oil.
You've done
You see.
I freaking lather my hair in conditioner ever since I moved to Colorado. This place just sucks the moisture out of my entire being.
You just see this fat, red bearded dwarf just
Oh my god, this is fucking.
As soon as
You see me? I'm not Frost.
as soon as he gets within range of my telepathy, I start laughing in his head.
Oh, okay, I'm hearing shit.
Which I think is like he ends his movement in range of me. So, he's like hopping and up popping, and it just hears me laughing.
Can he take another movement for his action?
You already did.
25.
Dwarves only have 25 feet.
Wow.
The last
Same-
10
same
feet,
as
I'm
Noah's.
just laughing.
Oh, yeah,
Morgana,
that's true.
what's the cat's name again?
Trash cat.
But doesn't even name it.
Yeah, he does.
trash
It's Lloyd.
He told you
Lloyd.
his real name.
I forgot it. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, but do we care
His
about
friends
that?
called him Lloyd, but he originally called Lloydicus.
Lloydicus. Where's Lloydicus? Is he in one of the cards?
That's Scorpion's turn, my bad.
No,
He's
left
hiding
him.
somewhere.
Yeah, he's left. We let you guys
He
left
left
him
the
behind.
That's what they told us to do.
Oh. Lloydicus?
Lloydicus.
Lordicus.
He doesn't exactly approve the name Trash Cat.
I would.
Considering the fact that he actually has an intelligence.
Is it
Yeah,
higher than
yeah,
the
he's real
scorpions?
smart. He's like
Yes.
Meowth.
Well, it's not much.
Just accept it, man.
It's 7.
We can train him. Can we train Lloyd to talk like Meowth?
Unfortunately,
found
no.
out
He
there's
doesn't
a,
have he doesn't understand common speech.
Okay, but we can have spells on him. I can find a great wizard.
You could cast tongues on him, to which he could.
I'm going
But
to
that'd be
trash
rude.
cat one of the smartest people ever.
Oh,
This
Lord,
Nick's
now
now.
you just
God, Lloyd's gonna be a smart.
Okay,
I'm
so-
gonna make him smart as shit. He's gonna hate me
The
white
forever.
scorpion
He's gonna be smart, and I'm still.
It's gonna be going around the side. This the big one is just flailing its claws and its pincers and stings just stabbing into the sand.
shithead.
This black one is gonna creep up 20 feet.
5,
On
10, 15, 20.
Right there.
Okay.
They're big, but they're slow. The only one that's faster. The only one that's faster is Big Blue.
I feel like they would be fast.
on my turn, I can make a deal damage back to him.
Sorry, what?
On my turn, I can make a deal damage
It's
back
more
to him.
like a push.
D6 psychic damage.
Oh yeah.
Like, we need like the
He
clap
failed,
of the-
and the blue one failed the investigation check. Got close.
It's basically just
No,
a
picture.
it's
Did
just a
they have
D6 tick if they
I don't know.
not
They
that
have
smart.
big claws.
No, I know,
It's
but do
kinda
they have
neat.
like spider pinchers?
And
Make it
that's,
look
it,
What is their
that's
mouth?
it for them. Nick and Rick, you're up.
Him in.
Naked one?
I can make it look like a pit of fire. I can make it look like a thin bridge across a
I'm
chasm.
not gonna do it on this turn, actually. I'm gonna do it on the next one because I want to kill this one.
5, 10, 15, 20,
That's fine. I'm gonna
That's
Injure
double
it.
movement.
Yeah.
first. I don't want to kill it, but I'm gonna
all you have
get
is
2
bonus.
moves in anyway.
He can make a movement on mine.
Yep, he has full movement, and he does have bonus actions. But however, you need to command him in order to do it.
His action is to protect her, so that's what he will do.
Okay.
Dodge.
All right, Morgana.
Mm.
What you doing?
Oh, fuck.
I do like. Oh, hold on. I should get around the side of it.
Let's do. Hellish Rebuke can only be when
It's a
somebody
counter.
attacks me. Okay.
Yeah, it's a reaction to which someone hits you. You then burst into the flames.
What is
Okay, then I'm gonna do Moonbeam on this motherfucker. The
Ooh.
black one.
I love that.
Oh, fancy wicked.
18.
it.
So Moonbeam, it can only be done typically outdoors or like a place that has like high enough ceilings.
Mm-hmm. And they're outside, so it's fine.
Hmm?
I'm
This is a
bamboozling
concentration, so
Love
keep that
it.
in
I
mind.
love it.
He has to do a con save.
I don't feel like I need to kind of
I think
pick
I
my
just feel like-
spells more wisely. I'm like
She
mostly
basically
healing people's stuff. Not very much fighting.
You call me heavy hot.
It's a 5 foot
What's
radius,
your
but a
comment?
40. It's actually no. It's more like so. Here's the description. It's a 5 foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of just beam.
From like the sky, or from
When a
where?
creature enters the spell area for the first time or starts its turn, it is engulfed in ghostly flames of searing pain and makes a con save to save.
Oh.
2d10 radiant on a fail and half on the save.
Oh. Ghostly flames.
Interesting little thing. A shape changer makes its saving throw at disadvantage. So if you ever go against anything with lycanthropy or anything of a shape changing nature, Moonbeam is fucking dead.
Well, it does say
Nice.
moonbeam, so.
So who you casting Moonbeam on?
On the black one.
That one? Okay, and he's making a con save. That's gonna be interesting.
Moonbeam.
And your spell DC is 8 plus
13. Wait, that's my spell save DC?
spell save DC is different than spell attack.
Attack mod is 5.
Yes.
So roll.
Plus 5?
So he rolls. So the scorpion rolls to save. Unfortunately, he rolled a natural 14.
Okay.
So he saves against it. So you still roll 2d10s,
Okay.
but he takes half damage.
I like the swirls.
And most of my
Wait, this is
I think I've got 2 damaging cantrips.
No, that's a d10.
That's a 10?
It's 10 sides.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
Dude.
Do you remember what I rolled in this? Was it a
That was a 3 and a 2.
Fuck.
So 5. So he only takes 2
Soul
damage.
of the Dead.
That's so
Alright, yeah,
funny.
that damage.
What? 60 feet range,
And that
they take
was
1d12
black.
necrotic damage?
Wow, I'm never using Moonbeam again.
If they're already damaged.
Yeah,
If you're good with it.
1d10 if they're not. Which I'm just like.
Okay, you got your movement and bonus action. You got anything else for me? Right back. Okay. You all good?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
he's not allowed to move. Yeah.
Okay, Raylan.
She just wants to pet.
You see the blue scorpion just swinging and stabbing into the sand, but you also see this little the white scorpion coming around the cart. No pincers, just 2 stingers.
That's my girl.
Grab her by the
I'm gonna
stingers.
move towards my girl.
15, 20, 25,
That's fine.
30.
Keep it at 25. There's. Let me see.
Okay, what you doing?
A little bit.
A bit of animal handling by your side.
I'm actually going to. I want to use my rope and try to lasso one of her.
Oh, nice.
One of her. What are we calling them? Stingers? Yes.
They're stingers.
Stingers. So that's what I'm gonna try to do with some of my 50 feet of
Okay.
rope.
Make a dexterity check at disadvantage. You are not proficient with improvised weapons.
Come on. I'm amazing.
That's what I was like, how are you gonna roll that?
So I rolled twice and picked the worst one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
disadvantage.
So that was 11. And then
Plus Dex.
13.
So that will be your grapple check for that because you're trying to lasso a scorpion.
I am right next to the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to, as soon as I throw it, like you do the horse's horn, I want to wrap it on the wagon. So it's not my strength.
If you get it around.
So just,
So
is that, like, am I allowed to do
in
so
some
much
kind of
stuff?
weird Indiana kind of thing,
Yes!
you manage to lasso a rope into a noose and manage to tie it to a wheel. on
So
the
it's not
front
my
end.
strength, it's just the
It's,
wagon. Does
it's
that make sense?
being dexterous with rope. You're not pulling, you're shaping.
Yes.
You're using your hands.
Awesome.
And you manage to throw it and actually lash one of the stingers.
Ooh.
I am getting consistent reports from your game, so don't mind that, please. But it is currently grappled. You have it lashed in rope around its right stinger, but it's still coming.
Now you need to get
Yes.
thrown.
No, what?
Figure out how to get it.
That was your movement, and that's your standard.
Figure out how to get it thrown. And then figure out how to get it.
She's not a tavern brawler. She doesn't have the ability.
But you can still shove.
That's everything, right? So now it's just movement, or just a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you have is your bonus action.
What is it called?
Okay. What is my bonus
What's
action
the-
exactly?
It's grappled, but what is the next one after?
Some things
Restraint.
can use
Yeah,
it.
you want to
usually like
restraint.
spells.
But that she's gonna have to make another grapple check in order to actually have that done.
That's what. Yeah, I was like, I don't like
That's a
if she
whole
needs to
other
ask
check
you
for
or
her.
she can figure it out somehow. But like, I'm just telling you, like, those are the things you want from it.
Okay. What for my? You always say I have a bonus action, but I actually know what
Yes.
that means. What does that
The
mean?
bonus action are very quick actions, such as healing words, a bonus action. So it's like you just whisper and you heal somebody, or you have certain abilities to, like your bear totem, you can use a bonus action to move it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I could move that. Okay, but I can't do like my druid craft or something. I can't
No.
do like a cantrip.
You can read certain
cantrips.
cantrips or
Cantrips are
you can
standard, so if you use a bonus action spell and then a cantrip, that's allowed. Because a cantrip is just something you are automatically able to do, but that takes your standard and your bonus.
Okay. Can I just kick sand into its face?
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
You can you
That
have
seems
it.
so
That's like
simple.
another
All
action.
right,
Yeah, that's
sounds like I'm ready to go.
Yes, but like it'd be like throwing the rope.
Then
Yes.
no, I'm just gonna stay
Actually,
with what I'm. I think that's as much as I can do with what I'm
Okay.
at right now.
Nihilus, you're up.
That was a good idea, though.
We're
Honestly,
gonna do
yeah.
the
Simple.
D6
That's a great-
damage
yeah.
against the big blue scorpion.
Okay.
5 damage, psychic.
All right.
You're hurting its mind, man.
Yeah, man. The gold winged scorpion's like in his mind.
Just
dude.
like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Oh.
But in his mind, dude.
But in his
And then I'm gonna move up 5, 10.
Yeah, just like that.
And Eldritch Blast.
And ouch. Nice speech. Ooh, I don't see that. I see a shine and a 1.
15.
That'll hit. Just barely.
Not have pinchers? Our closet only has stingers? Is that what it is?
This one only has stingers. It does not have the
Oh,
front
okay.
ones.
It doesn't have front claws at all?
No.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
This one's more of an antidote.
dubs.
Actually, don't even know. You just know it's a white scorpion with 2 stingers. You don't know the specifics about it. What's up?
9 damage.
All right. Yeah. So as you send the object blast sailing through the air, it manages to get the black scorpion dead in the face, and you see the indentation just and
Excellent.
anything else from you?
Movement standard.
Got anything for your bonuses?
I don't have any bonus spells.
Bonuses are kind of the niche thing. You need to build. There are certain classes that work really well for bonus actions.
I think I have a couple spells I could take as a bonus, but I just
Cosmo was nothing but bonus actions.
yeah, like a
Yeah, you don't get a lot of bonus actions until later levels.
Yeah.
Okay, that's in for Nightless. Dracaria.
You sound so. So like a demon.
I don't know why you just still have that on. Let me get back for a second.
So, let's see here. I don't know, 30, so 10, 15, 20, 30.
Oh boy. Okay.
You're
Brave.
up on its keister.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna take my.
You see it just flailing, stabbing, and screeching.
There, so I'm not going to say.
What's going on?
I am going to take my rope
Okay.
and do the same thing. But lasso a claw.
Okay. Make a dex check at disadvantage.
We're all fucking 20, girl.
Bad feeling about this.
2 20s.
I am like so anxious right now. Beyond.
You and me both,
If
man.
you play smart, it gets really good.
Could I cast enhance ability on
Fuck.
myself?
You can.
Fuck.
It's distracted. Don't worry about it.
It's distracting.
9 plus your dex.
Just 9.
Okay, that will be your grapple
Can't
check
see
to
it,
try
but
and
there's this
lasso
badass
the blue scorpion.
in his mind.
You is
Flailing way
flailing
too
out
much.
so hard. You're like, I got you. That's the rope away. That's your movement and that's your action.
Then I'm going to do a bonus.
Where how'd this one go?
I killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, killed it.
Eldritch blast the face.
Got pay attention, bro. Hey, bro.
Because I'm not that stupid, I am going to do bonus action of Mantle of Flame.
Ooh,
Man, I'm sitting
okay.
here over here trying to get some goddamn gnoll bodies, and everyone's just like kill.
So, as you see Dracaria come up closer and closer to the blue scorpion, she tries to lasso it, following Raylan's lead. Unfortunately, not so well. So you see this pulse of golden light emanate from her, and she's just wreathed in golden flame.
Dope.
That's pretty fucking cool, girl.
Cast cloud crowd
All right.
outside.
Okay.
Yes.
So
But it
this is
disperses quickly.
And when
Fucking
you even ask if it's when
I'm
you
muttering
can
to
you can also
myself.
say where it's
Yeah, we
at.
did just go through a sandstorm, so I feel like it's
True.
about
I
The
feel
scorpion's
like
done.
it's windy.
Just did have a sandstorm.
You got a point.
Damn.
I like don't have
The blue scorpion fails its investigation check again.
I have
I mean, he also has high
and
intelligence.
Gary, so I'm like
Yeah.
Scorpions
You less.
Scorpions are very dumb.
no.
But it's
Along with most beasts,
Great
they're
with
not very
fighting.
smart.
I'm so surprised you
Raylan.
So
So the white scorpion that you have lassoed, you only have one of its stingers. It
Yes.
still crawls up to you. You see its stingers rear up and come down on you.
Oh, it's not my turn. It's,
No.
it's his.
That's
It's her
Scorpion's
turn.
turn.
My girl.
Scorpion turn.
12 to AC?
does that touch your body?
15.
Nope, that'll miss. And that'll miss as well.
Why? Are they?
Ooh, girl.
How's yours so high?
No,
I-
I just
last
there's
spoon is
so many
forced
like
happened.
things scribbled.
Oh, what do you want?
Did you take the spoons?
Spoon.
Yeah, they're down there.
Spoonage.
Spoon me good.
Oh, wait, I need one.
Just spoon me.
Master of the soup.
No soup for you.
Oh.
Conqueror of cereal.
So with the rope, you actually throw it off just slightly enough as the pincers just go wide.
No.
You just see this into the sand. And as it pulls back, you see the stinger is actually about 1.5 feet long and then retracts into the stinger.
That's your golden light around you.
That would hurt.
It's more like red light.
Red light district up in here.
Okay, that'll be it for the scorpions. Nick Rick, you're up.
Nick Rick.
Would be the build and
What if you never
5,
use
10,
your
15,
fucking
and I'm gonna pull both these out.
Okay,
How big is a no body?
bigger than you.
Bigger than me?
Bigger than you. It's a
Fuck.
medium creature.
I'm gonna grab the sleep one.
Wow, get fucked.
Make a strength check.
I'm gonna strength check it. I can't pull it because I'm so
Nope.
tiny.
You're not built for strength as you're
They're
like,
still under the
shit, I gotta pull this gnoll. You grab his foot, just
20,
the
25.
sand's actually making it harder to drag.
Hey, hey man. Hey Rick, get over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I picture you trying to pull one off the cart.
You can use your bonus action to make him dash.
Yeah, fuck it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You can go through your square too.
Okay, I said.
Just runs between your legs.
30. He's so big, he runs over me. And he's gonna grab it.
Sleep one?
35.
Unfortunately, that also took a standard.
And that's fine. That's okay.
So you can grab it, but he cannot drag you.
Okay, that's fine. Next
Alright.
turn, I will mount him.
Okay, Morgana.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I'm
This is
gonna
my dragon
cast
talking.
You're dragging.
enhance
Yeah.
ability on myself.
Okay. You don't even need to roll anything. You
I'm stomach troll.
just look at your hands real quick as a small little pulse of clear, just clear energy forms in your hands, and you just push it into yourself.
I'm
What
gonna
you
do
what are you
the
boosting?
owl's one, so wisdom.
You gonna boost your wisdom?
Yes.
Okay, you get advantage on wisdom checks and throws.
Yes, great. Can
That's your movement and your standard.
Great then.
Okay. Raylan. White scorpion's right in your grill.
In your grill.
Girl.
That's a girl. You better get your girl under control.
I'm trying.
Get her in check, bro.
I'm gonna kind of walk around to be beside her. Her right, my left is the one I have tied up. I'm
Yep.
assuming. And I would like to cast Speech of the Woods. I don't know if this is a thing that I'm casting, or I can just do it whatever.
Speech of the woods.
Yeah, and I
Is this
just
part of your circle of the shepherd?
Yeah.
It just is.
awesome.
It's part of your abilities that you can just speak with animals.
So as I'm kind of moving around her, I'm just saying, because they're dumb, I'm just gonna keep saying like I am safe, I am good. I'm just gonna keep repeating that.
Okay.
I am
That's just
safe.
that's part of your free action. You're just speaking to it.
To kind of like get it in her dumb brain that I'm not an enemy.
Oh, you're
You need to check to figure that out.
Oh, you're beautiful scorpion.
And then I am going to maybe how close I should get.
Hand her animal. Go touch it. Touch his
I'm
butt.
Debating on that.
It touched the butt.
All right.
You would-
I'm gonna try to climb it on its back
my
by the
gosh.
side under the stinger that's tied to the.
Okay, make a athletics check at disadvantage. You're trying to climb onto a non-willing creature.
What is animal handling? I need to do something animal handling. I'm so.
Touch his butt. I told you. Touch his butt with animal handling.
Calm down an animal.
Oh no. 6.
Not good enough, unfortunately.
Touched his butt
It's
with animal handling.
It's unwieldy and just being all kinds of chaotic. And you try to climb onto its leg and just pushes you right back off.
Come on, girl.
That's your movement and your standard.
All right.
You know.
Do I end up in the same place, just on the
Yeah.
ground? Okay. This is not good for me. I'm very close to her.
Yeah, you better watch out.
Don't kill this blue
You're getting
nose.
knocked off, and then all of a sudden she's gonna be like on top of you, like.
Is there a way you can
Step,
set
step,
it up
step.
for it to like me with your illusion thing?
No.
Yeah, make yourself look like a.
Phantasmal force is simply mass hallucination. It causes mental damage.
Could you do mass hallucination that somebody's petting him
I mean,
and he likes it?
hard pets.
Yeah.
I mean, hard pet is like a
No,
yeah, like weird.
Phantasmal force is only an antagonist. It's not literally.
I can make it appear like a pit of fire, a pit of acid.
Dude,
I can make
where's your
it
body?
look like
Where's your
a
dude with the
thin
sleeping
bridge
thing?
across.
Oh, right here! I've been
They
trying
try
to
to
run
go
through it.
across it.
Everyone's killing everything. Legit, I got the fat fucking dwarf
House?
running after
No,
me.
he was there.
He was in here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he dove under the cart.
Oh,
Ignore
I
house.
thought someone moved him. Yeah, I've been trying to pull him up and over, and everyone's been like, okay.
Yep.
Like I'm gonna turn
Hey,
around
I
this
haven't
cart,
even-
like turn around, and be
I
like
haven't even
everything's
hurt my
dead.
girl yet.
Well, what? Hey man, you kill it.
What are you gonna do?
A D6 of psychic.
I'm really
damage
happy they had
first.
the soup. I
Three
thought the
psychic
soup was
damage.
only a
3
fall
psychic.
thing.
And
I guess it's an all-time thing.
Oh my gosh. Mm.
I love you.
That's it.
Mm. The soup is
Toll the
so
dead.
good, guys.
All dead.
I
Nice.
need to make sure.
Oh,
See if that's a
yes.
save or a.
It's a save.
What kind of save is
It's
it?
a con save.
Well, what do you do?
Toll the dead. It's basically it's a cantrip. It's a really neat
It's
cantrip.
amazing.
It basically rings the the death bells for a creature. If it's taken damage, it goes from 2d8 to 2d12 damage.
What?
1d8 to
Wow.
1d12.
Is it? Oh, later levels it gets higher.
Yeah.
That's all I was like. I thought
Fifth
at
level,
first I
yeah.
was like, holy.
At 5th level, it goes up. Yeah. No, but it goes up from a d8 to a d12 damage.
Yeah, I'm taking that first level.
If they've taken damage,
Couple
it
over
increases to a d12.
Yeah, and it's a con save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom? Oh,
Yeah.
that was con.
I thought so too.
Would make sense.
You point at a creature you can see within range, and the cell of a dolorous bell rings the air around it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage.
If it saves, it takes an off.
Yes.
So, wisdom save. Yep, that will do it. d12.
Woo! Ooh. Woohoo!
Oh.
I haven't experienced that.
4 damage.
That's a large dice.
Yeah, it is.
Great.
Ooh, it's so beautiful.
It's my big black die.
Kind of.
Yeah, I knew you did.
It's my big black D.
Can I roll it?
It's got a D. Did you remember that?
I want that D.
Hey man, they're the
That's a
same
big
size.
That's a big d20.
It
Oh,
bounces
that's
well.
so
And it was almost was a
satisfying.
4, yo.
All right, anything else from you?
Alright, that's gonna be it.
That's gonna be it. All right. Dracaria, you have blue scorpion right in front of you.
I'm gonna try again.
Like,
All right,
boy.
make a dex check at disadvantage.
Missing the D10s, the D6, and the D8.
Did you have that or?
Yeah, it's a complete set.
Wow. So that's 16.
Dex check. All right.
Yeah,
You actually managed to readjust yourself. And you see the pincer just going in. You managed to throw a lasso just at the last minute. Lasso its tail right at the last second. It's now been lashed.
No, that probably wouldn't be a good idea.
You have movement and bonus.
Can I kind of want to try and climb on top of that.
That will have to take another standard action to climb.
Mhm.
Especially since this thing is a huge creature.
I'm like on her ribs, and you can like hear her exhale through her nose every time I do it.
Then
It's so funny.
Are you gonna try to go on the forward roll to the beautiful little golden bird?
I think that's gonna be it.
You
Yeah.
can try and circle around it to try and get a better position,
If I throw a
but you don't have any actions left to do. Unfortunately.
Circle
I don't-
around it
That's
how?
up to him.
You can move through its
I
threat
wish I
range.
could tell you.
You cannot leave its threat range.
Oh yeah.
Depends on the
I
potion.
heard
I'm
that.
deciding what things I can do. Yeah, it depends on the potion.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on.
What if it's oil? What if it's like a
Just thought
potion
of
that can
this.
explode? I don't know. So many things.
What you gonna do?
I mean, oil, it would. It would just also explode.
The potion of filter of love. What? What does that necessarily do?
It basically charms a creature to actually anyone that consumes it. The next person you see, you become infatuated with. But you use your standard action to lash it. You cannot stuff it with a flat of your love.
It's a good idea though.
The filter of love, you mean?
Yeah, the filter of love.
I am going to.
I'm not gonna.
Ready
But
now.
We're moving backward.
I'm gonna. Can I ready
we
it?
are. Everyone's trying to
You already
capture
used
us,
your
so I was like, I
standard.
might as well hop on the train.
So would that mean like to pull it out would be a standard then?
We're right on.
Pull and use,
Right
yes.
on.
Takes a standard action.
So pull and use. Okay.
Like this
Well,
is
then
a
I'm
caravan
going to-
worth being a part of.
Yeah.
Take another step closer
Thanks.
and be done.
That was fun.
All right. Top of the order.
Your face is-
House is still gonna stay right underneath that cart.
Give it back to her.
You can still.
No Scorpion's making an investigation check.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Still gonna fail. Dude, it's literally one every fucking time.
It's such a good spell for that.
For anything with low intelligence, it's fucking mind blowing.
Exactly.
The white scorpion, after bumping you off, is gonna readjust itself. It's gonna you see the
You're gonna die.
the stingers just go out and come right at you.
Oh.
Good luck, friend.
Alright, girl. It's okay. It's okay.
That's a miss.
Oh!
Keep it real.
That's a miss as well.
Oh, you are lucky.
You are
dog.
very lucky. You're actually managed to just keep yourself out of harm's way just by hair's breadth of this.
dodge. Matrix style.
You've seen Jim Carrey's The Mask, right? It's like the stingers. You're just like woo.
No, I'm Mr.
Okay.
Break it, big.
That was the
Different-
only
that's
Mask
not
movie that they ever made. Yeah.
They both do it rude. And Mr. Smith does it first.
Nick and Rick, you're up.
I will find you, obviously.
So, like, I turn and see, and I see the black one's dead.
Yep. You see the black one. You see the yellow one. The blue one is having some weird issues, and it's already lashed by Jakara, and you have no idea where the white one is.
Hey man, what's it attacking?
Your mother.
Fuck off. Okay, well, fuck off. Thanks.
I summoned a smaller version of her.
Can you move it?
No.
You're fucking useless.
Yeah.
I climb Rick.
With the gnoll, the sleep gnoll.
Does he have to make a strength check?
No.
Thanks.
To pull it? No, because it's the same size.
5,
If you're gonna pull anything beyond 5 feet, though, yeah.
10, 15, 20,
Make a strength check,
25.
please.
I'm so nervous for my next roll.
Do you see where I'm at?
I'm gonna go
You're-
up there right
it's
now and
only
try to
able to get him
animal
that
handle
far.
it.
For dragging a
Sounds
dead
scary.
body.
Yes, it's dead weight.
That's
So if you take his strength ability score and multiply it by 15, that's his drag. Or no, 30, that's his drag.
so okay, that's
So
okay.
you should be able to drag it pretty easy then. But because it's sand, it's a lot harder to drag than like regular earth. But you're
My
on.
character could literally die right now.
Perception to see if the lady's still up there. 16.
Yep. She's she's just standing there, arms crossed.
I still got my action. I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at her. 17 to hit.
Alright.
So wait, hold on. I might be lying. No, it is 17. I'm sorry.
You have not changed your infusion, so you still get that bonus. So you're getting frustrated with dragging this snowball, and you're like, fuck you, lady! And you just fire a bolt.
Fuck you.
The range is a lot further than it was last time, but you see it's actually sailing. It could hit her. It's going to hit her. It goes right through her.
She is an illusion.
Do I see that it goes through?
Yes.
Oh, she's not fucking me. Hey, man. That one's you, right?
Yeah.
Hey, the bitch isn't there. Okay, fine. Whatever, my turn's done.
Nobody responded.
Okay, I'm gonna go up 30
Roll my
feet.
damage anyways, because I want to feel satisfied about
And
it.
I'm gonna try to calm it
Been
down.
dragging a
I'm
dead
gonna,
body
like,
for the past like
I don't know,
20
calm
fucking
down a
turns.
scorpion like a dog. Like, shh.
For these peanuts all over the
Try
place.
your best.
So flustered.
Animal handling at advantage, yeah.
Yes.
Because of owls.
Jesus Christ, please let me roll 120. 16
Plus your animal handling score.
plus 5. Ooh.
Wow.
21.
21.
There you go, 20. Yeah. Well, why gets me?
So as you get up, you're dodging its pincers and its claws and its legs, and you're trying to nestle up against it. You're trying to calm it down, but as you get close enough, you actually see something strange. Normally, a scorpion's eyes are black. This one's are straight white,
It's that stupid bitch.
GD.
and your handling is not working.
GD.
Not even in 21 words!
Okay, that's your standard. That's your movement. Anything else?
Nope, I can't do a bonus, don't have anything.
Okay, random.
Okay, I have a question.
What'd you
again.
do?
Sorry, I always have questions.
I was trying to animal handle this bitch, but his eyes are white.
Why?
It's under something
His
else
eyes
already.
his eyes are white. He's fucked up.
I think
Under
this bitch is
some
controlling him!
The bitch is in
Would it be medicine or nature to determine whether an herb that I have, whether it can be effective if it is the
Are you trying to get it high?
if it's burned and breathed, or if it like needs to be boiled, like which
Make a
one?
nature check.
21.
Depending on the herb, it can definitely be used as an inhalation and be effective. Some herbs are good for boiling. What herb are you trying to use?
The sleep paralysis. Oh,
The paralysis herb?
yes.
This is definitely an inhalation herb.
Awesome. Okay.
It is also good when boiled and used for tea as a relaxation aid.
Not too
Okay.
much. Not too much.
I'm thinking I'm gonna bring out my wildfire spear right now, so you should get out of range if you want to.
Well, it has a 10-foot
I'm
radius
gonna
upon
feed this thing
upon
like a
reaction.
potion, so don't do it yet.
Okay. Just get out of 10 feet
Okay,
from me.
Randall, what you doing?
Oh my gosh, please describe
Lighting my torch, is that a movement?
That's a standard.
Okay. I'm lighting my torch and
Wait,
throwing it on the ground
this
in front of me.
Okay. That's a standard.
And I am going to throw my herbs like right in front of
All
her.
your herbs will also take standard action.
Okay.
You're digging through your bag to try and grab stuff. That takes a lot of time to dig for a torch and light.
Okay then. Shoot.
Think you got 6 seconds. Think you got 6
You
seconds.
literally have 6 seconds. What I can allow you to do is to pull your herbs and produce flame.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah. And then just shove it in its face.
Well, I'm just gonna.
It's like
I just wanna
chlorophyll,
throw it
you
in
know?
front of it, But
It's like chlorophyll.
okay,
It's your choice.
but that's what I want to do. I'm trying to prep for my next move, I guess.
Okay, so you manage to pull out herbs from your bag and produce flame. It's immediately starting to burn the herbs, and you get a whiff of it, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Oh no, I was gonna before I lit. I wasn't gonna light them while I was holding them.
Oh,
I was
just
going to
gonna
like
pull them
drop it and then drop them on top of it on the ground. I wasn't gonna like light it in front of me. I thought,
Oh, okay.
That seems dangerous.
Produce flame and
And then I pass out.
Okay, yeah. So we'll say for your standard action, you can pull out the herbs as a free action and just drop them on the floor.
Okay, right in front of her because that's where I am.
Yep, right. You're literally right there. Just there you go.
Okay, that's it.
All right.
My moves are very
Nihilus.
eventful at the moment.
D6 psychic.
Yep.
6 damage.
You're beginning to see it actually writhe in even more pain and get even wilder.
Oh.
Do I try to go?
Could I turn into a scorpion? With my beat shape?
You could. You're gonna be.
Small?
No, you could be a large scorpion. or as it's qualified, as it's categorized as.
Didn't they say not to kill this thing?
But it's only large.
Yeah.
This one is definitely beyond that.
Would it see me as an enemy still?
It's currently charmed by Phantasmal Force, so its focus is on that.
Okay.
Oh, so then my potion probably wouldn't even work, huh?
Because it'd see it and just be infatuated by it.
That's how you should think about it. That sounds so scary.
But you don't know that.
I don't know that,
It's me
but
drinking
that's.
noise.
And then once it disappears
But I
after a
haven't
minute.
sounds
decided that plan yet. So.
Trust me, it
I
is.
could dismiss it. Is it concentration spell?
Phantasmal Force?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Not
that's
often in real life. My stomach can handle it.
I'm not a big alcohol drinker anymore.
Phantasmal Force. It
I
is a
like-
concentration for a minute.
I do. I used
Cool.
to drink a lot more than I do now.
I heard you like to fart a lot.
I love to fart.
That's really unwarranted.
Yes,
I do not need to know what your bowel movements are like.
You just answered right away. You're like,
That's not what I was asking. I wasn't asking the question, but that's what I heard.
Whoa, dude.
So yeah, you can dismiss it as an action, but you will end up losing that concentration. And that spell will be spent.
but you're interested in my gaseous
Oh, you missed it. I was like,
What you doing, bud?
Let's go, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I can't see the white one from where I'm
Dude, you're like
at.
a
No, you just see dust
miles away.
and sand.
And trust me, I'm
building
gonna
up
keep track of this
and
forever.
Raylan's nowhere
All
to be found.
because I wanted to eat it and then fall asleep, which I don't even know is gonna work.
Then I'm gonna cast.
Everyone else is like propping it up. I have a net. So if someone run over here and get a net, because I guarantee it'll take longer for me to drag that.
Okay, what you doing?
Dancing lights around
How do you hate me?
around Scorpion.
And that's also a concentration, so that will
Alright.
if dancing lights is a concentration
Yeah,
spell. You can only
Just
focus
a
on one
dancing
at a
lights
time.
that run
Yep.
pop around.
So that dismisses the.
Just
Do you wanna do that?
Would it be
Yep.
okay?
Okay. Phantasmal Force fades away. And so you see four little orbs of light just boom, 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 pop up around the blue scorpion.
Oh yeah.
What?
Watch your little fees.
I'm gonna whisper into its mind. Hey, buddy. We're not your enemy. We're trying to help you.
This one is curious. You're trying to talk to it, but you're basically bouncing off a wall. Something else is in its mind.
Hello. It's under a spell, y'all.
how do we make it uncharmed? How does that work?
Shock it
How
with
do you
light.
uncharm something, by the way? Like,
Wait, do
if
I?
I
But I
don't
know.
have, like, if somebody charms
You
me,
need to make a check for that.
But I know that scorpions' eyes are typically black and not white. Like just out of like basic.
Since
animal knowledge.
you'd have to make a nature check to try and figure that out. Because she has handled animals a little bit longer, she's actually more familiar with animal
gonna do that
structure
right
on
now.
return.
It's my turn now.
No,
Are you
I'm
done?
He's not
Yep,
done.
I'm done.
He's done.
Okay.
All right. So make a nature check.
I know my next action.
Like, oh, thank you. This went right for me. That's a 21.
nice.
Yeah, you definitely understand that scorpions, all species and members of scorpions, their eyes are generally black or some shade of that
Something
color.
like that.
White is definitely off. Something is not right.
So it sounds like.
And even after after it calmed down a little bit, it refocuses because he dismissed Phantasmal Force. Its eyes are still white.
You're the one that ran up on a giant
Yeah,
blue
that's not
scorpion.
gonna work.
What? You're running up on a giant blue
Well, I
scorpion.
rolled 21. I thought it was gonna work.
Okay.
It's
It's fucking charmed.
Good job, you like shaking. Stop it, John.
I think I'm just gonna. Well, that's not fucking close right now. Oh, fuck.
Feeders potion.
You still have your standard. You got all your movements. That was just a check to jump in it.
So true.
So if I were to get charmed, would you make us do like a check to see if we would get
That depends on
charmed?
that depends on the spell.
Okay.
Did that kickstart you, Jedi?
Could I use charm plus on employment or no?
It's only charmed person.
Yeah. How much drugs do we have?
Persons and humanoids are different than beasts.
Seriously.
So then would filter of love work on the scorpion?
Well, it
It's
would
as a creature.
determine what it looks at first.
Right.
Oh, because you are not
Get up
aware
in your eyes.
of
Oh,
life.
So what you doing?
You might as well just eat a peanut
Ah,
butter cookie.
Um,
You're already there, man. You might as well.
That's not how you live your life.
You got 10 seconds.
okay, I'm just gonna grab the filter of love potion out of my bag.
You gotta hold it.
And I wanna throw it into his mouth.
Make a throat.
Girl, you gotta break that, and then there it goes.
She gotta pull it out of her bag first, right?
Yeah, this is gonna be part of her action. You can pull out, and then she's gonna just hurl it at the scorpion. So it's gonna be a throw check. So dexterity. Please.
I'm scared right now.
Nat 20.
All those daggers you throw, you better get this potion in its hole.
Are you fucking serious?
Isn't that
Oh my gosh!
what I told you?
There goes your potion.
Throw it at her.
So-
Get over there with your.
What do you mean me get over there?
You throw it at yourself.
That was splash.
So
She, like,
as
closed
you dig
herself in
through
the
your bag,
face
you're
with
like,
it.
all right, I'm gonna throw this. I've thrown daggers. I got
Splashes all over
into the
Morgana.
sand.
Well, that was a waste.
That's a lot of gold.
It's a good idea. Totally could have worked.
Wait. Can I see if there's any puddle that I can keep?
Well, the
It's
sand
already
was like.
pooling
It's
into the
sand.
Yeah,
It just goes right through it. You
Not
see
like dirt.
you see the stain of the silver etchings within the potion, but it's already being absorbed.
Miles away.
The sand loves you.
Oh my god, the sand loves
Sam looks back and
A little worm crawls out from the sand.
It has to be a creature that consumes it. That'd be funny as fuck, but I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way.
That would be amazing.
Mother Gaia loves you.
A
The land knows.
that would be very helpful.
tiny scorpion comes out.
Then I'm
Love
gonna
me, Mother Gaia.
step back.
Love me with your
One,
That's
five.
gonna take attack of opportunity.
You could really use that.
I would take it. I'll take anyone's love at this point.
Yikes.
No,
That's
Other
a
guy
hit.
especially.
Oh yeah.
That totally
Love
hits.
Mother Gaia.
Conquer.
As you
But I still have the rope with the.
you still have the
I live in
rope,
the jungle. I'm fine.
but it sees
This
you,
is it, guys. I won.
and after its vision clears up, it's like,
I'm fine to go.
hey, food.
Food.
So it reaches out with its pincer.
There's not another scorpion here.
Bye bye to me, people.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get over there with food.
Yeah.
I'm really
yeah.
trying. I'm trying. No,
Did you just kill me, babe?
I've asked for help. I've
this is gonna
yelled
hurt
at the
like
fat
hell.
guy to help.
You take 9 damage, and you are currently grappled in
Ooh.
its pincer.
You missed.
So as it reaches out, the pincer is actually bigger than you, and you feel this snap like a bear trap around your midsection. Just
Well, there goes your spine.
There goes your fucking lungs.
I hope you didn't like
During his
walking.
ventures.
You did fart.
I probably did more than fart.
Hit yourself just a little. You hit yourself just a little.
Roll for a shit save.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy.
I'll avoid it.
This is gonna be crazy. Unfortunately,
Wait a minute. No, the minute is over, isn't it?
that prevents you from the rest of your movement because you are currently grappled, and grappled reduces your movement.
Wait. I get that. My next question is my mantle of flame is over now at this point.
What do you mean?
If my mantle of flame is over, then this doesn't
How long does it
Happen.
meant to last?
A
a minute. So
It's still going.
No,
it's still going.
Yeah.
So this
It hasn't been
creature
taken out.
now
You
takes
have-
damage.
Hallie, every round is only 6 seconds. You've had the mantle on for 3 rounds.
Yeah, it hasn't been taken. So it takes damage.
So,
So, yeah,
So what happens with the mantle?
Any creature attack takes 5 takes fire damage equal to my charisma modifier, or touch it, or yeah. So that
Alright.
is 4 damage.
Nice.
That's the reason why I did that. I'm like, I am not fucking stupid.
No, Raylan has a question, not Forrest. A question. So now that she's in the claw of this beast,
She is grappled. Yes.
any attack like thunder, shock, or wave or whatever, does that hurt her too?
Yes.
If you have anything with an AoE spell that says all creatures within the radius or the cast zone is affected, that includes allies.
How much did you think?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people with this.
However, with larger
Yeah,
creatures,
remember that
I'm
shit?
fire resistant, so that wouldn't
He remembers it.
bother me.
you take half damage.
Half the tap and remembers it.
You're not immune, but resistant
Okay,
to fire.
I just want to make sure.
So,
So I'm still.
but
playing
depending
around.
on where you
Doing
cast
very
it, you
good.
Yeah,
can
I
ignore.
think I can
Will
avoid
you
it.
help me with
Might
that?
as well put it like over here.
And unfortunately, you are also outside of the Baratone's radius, so you do not have those bonus hit points.
Oh no, I know. I'm at 10 right now. Yeah.
Yeah, pop that down.
The only one, wow, this is scary. The only one who is currently inside the radius is Houst.
Yeah.
Way to go, man. You got
He's sitting
this.
right next to that Baritone.
Way to be a chicken.
For your bonus action, you should
Ooh,
put that
yeah.
over here.
You're just outside. As you leave that
Yeah,
door,
I'm
you
thinking
feel
where's this?
your health, your body just
What you looking at?
reduce just slightly.
Not even.
Okay. Dracaria, that was your action. That was the remainder of your movement. You do have a bonus action if you wish to do anything, but otherwise, we're going to the top of the round.
I don't have any other bonus actions.
Okay, Scorpion's turn.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Y'all about to
So
get
close.
fucked.
This is going to be gnarly.
Y'all about to be
Okay.
fucked.
So,
The only tank isn't there.
Raylan,
No.
you're still having trouble with this white scorpion. Nothing has been done to it. Nothing has been done to you.
Okay.
You see its pincers. You see its
We got
stingers
this
rear up.
together.
The stingers extend, and it's going right for you.
No, girl.
Wow.
Slow
Okay.
it down. We got this together.
Hey, welcome to my life.
So, curious little factoid.
Oh no.
The left stinger seems to just try and go wide, but actually sticks into the card itself. However, the other one gets you dead center. It's a nat 20.
Oh! Gets you in the boob.
You see the stinger just extend and go right around and just.
Ah! Ah! You got skewered.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
So I'm grappled and she's skewered. Got it.
You take 6 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wow, this is rough.
Which one is that?
The con one.
It's a Constitution. You just roll a d20 and add a Constitution modifier to it. This is a save.
Woo! Nat 20.
Damn.
That was, yeah.
And
know
then
what?
plus 1.
That was gonna actually fuck your day. So it's okay. So you only take 4 poison damage. As the stinger goes
That's my
in,
girl.
you feel this within your own diaphragm, but you
I don't
manage
need
to
that.
push yourself through it. You have taken 10 damage with that.
Ooh. That's a hefty one.
By the by, this is just for shits and giggles. The blue, that was just the large scorpion, is 2d10 damage. The blue is 4.
Whoa. Let's
I'm
do
gonna
it.
die.
Yeah, you're next.
So that's Raylan.
Question. When I was just
Yes.
skewered, was it like a hook and then an out, or am
Just-
I still skewered? Okay.
Yeah, it was a good.
It's a scorpion. It's a rapid sting.
That's what I thought. I just want to make sure I wasn't like.
But you just see the thing just
hanging.
go.
Sounds like they keep
You see it?
hanging.
You see it. You see it extend, and it just goes in, and you feel this pain inside, this burning sensation right by your lungs, inside your own body, and then just goes right back out.
It's okay. We got this, girl.
The blue scorpion has Dracaria in one pincer. It's going to use its pincer against Morgana.
A snack in each hand.
Oh shit, that's actually gonna miss. That was a 3.
Why didn't you roll for me?
Look at the gods, man. Look at the gods.
No, that's gods.
Gotta use the.
However,
It's the gods.
It's
I'm like, my heart thing is like, no, scorpions!
as it tries to pincer you, you manage to just dodge just barely as it goes through. But then you notice, oh shit, stinger.
Demon.
Wait, isn't that still grappled though?
You're still grappled by its one claw.
It has
another claw and a stinger.
Dude,
it
this is
gets
a scorpion
3
thing. They're
attacks.
gonna rip you in
this-
half.
yeah.
Well,
it has
it's her
multi-attacks.
stinger.
This is the
Right, is the
way.
stinger still
Is she
grappled
holding it?
by me though?
Ripping you in half.
Yes, it's still wrapped.
Okay.
But the stinger, it's a
wow.
it's a huge
I
creature.
feel like more
it can
like
still
in
move.
half that way. Just
The
like
stinger is just lasso. But it's gonna go out. The stinger's gonna go right down on you, and that is
I do it with apple.
a 17 to AC.
Like what?
Like this.
So that
Yep,
hits.
that'll hit.
Can I cut anything in half?
Take
How can you
8
do an half?
damage, piercing damage, and make a
Put
Constitution
my
save.
thumb in, like, on the bottom side, and then use my thumb like in the middle, and then once I'm like 3 to 4, I like break it.
Did you ever do that when you were texting like, can you break sapling and like?
Because this is gonna hurt.
Yes,
if you
I
don't
can
get
do
it.
that. I never did that in video.
Oh.
Jesus Christ!
It's another nat 20 on that
Yes!
con save, yeah?
Oh, yes!
But remember, I
What if
told you I
they're
was
kicking
thinking
butt?
I remember. I remember.
Poison, poison.
Oh! Good thing you rolled that. Jesus Christ.
What would you have rolled?
A bad one.
17.
Oh.
I told you.
So we're cutting that in half because I rolled a max damage 10.
Wow.
How far can I?
So 17 by half, that is 8 damage, 8 poison damage. As you see the stinger, it's thick.
Will you say it again?
It's thick. you see it drip. This
I caught it.
sickening green
It's like
liquid.
3 C's there.
Ripping from the tip of the stinger, go right into your chest and right back out. And as it goes in, you feel the stinger go through your skin into your chest, and this burning sensation right by your heart. But you managed to pull through it.
Nice.
So you take
She's
8
gonna die.
poison damage if you didn't put that in already.
Plus 8?
Yeah, you
So
took
16 damage total?
No.
because
Even
you
though
because
I-
you took 8 from the stab, and this is poison damage on top of it.
Even with my con save?
Yes,
Yeah.
because you saved it, it took half.
Oh.
If you're immune to poison, you'd have no problem.
But it was a net 20, so what is that net 20?
It's automatically saved.
Oh, okay.
But that's why she's not. That's why she's taking 18 and not 7.
Gotcha.
The save doesn't just null damage. It does for certain things like Toll of the Dead. But generally, you only take half for anything you save from. Okay, that's the Scorpion's turn. Hit Rick.
I'm so stressed.
What'd
Watch
you do about
her get stabbed.
Oh shit! Morgana, back up! Get away!
Hell
You-
no.
you would be
bitch.
screaming
Run over here!
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, all 3 of you, come over here! Fuck that big thing! Have it run over here!
Should I make a strength save now?
Thanks for all your help, Dick.
To drag it?
Fuck off.
To drag the body?
Yes.
If you're gonna go beyond 15 feet.
It's a 10. So 12.
You're good. You drag it. You can drag it full movement.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I'm on him.
Yep.
Oh, I have. That was my movement. I can,
That was Rick's movement. You still have your full.
Healing
actions
word
to
can
do.
be used as
I'm
a
going to. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
You're not allowed to do that after the damage you just gave me.
Right?
I can do whatever.
Extra card.
I can do whatever I want. I'm the DM.
Yeah, healing word can be used as a bonus
I
action.
feel like
Yeah.
that's the scorpion swag.
It'll take up your first. It'll take up a level 1 spell, but it's a
Killing
bonus
this
action.
party.
You got 10 seconds.
I'm gonna do.
House just basically
I'm gonna
like-
pull out a net.
Shit, I feel like I should.
Okay.
That's my action.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm done.
That's out.
That's out.
That's out.
Okay, Morgana.
Okay, I'm gonna back up.
You're gonna take a attack of
10.
opportunity.
Okay, never mind. I'm staying where I am.
You can move. You're just gonna take
Dirty.
attack of opportunity from the pincer.
I can't afford it.
Nothing.
I have 5
Not
health.
worth it.
Um,
Not worth it.
I'm gonna
Please,
cast
equivalent
Wildfire
exchange.
Spirit. Cast
Terrible
Wildfire
idea.
Spirit.
Okay, where are you casting it?
Is it gonna take up 5 health?
I'm not saying a darn thing, woman. Just cast it and
Just
find out.
know that the 4 spaces
I'll eat
it
it
takes
if you
up
eat
is its body. So you can cast it
I don't-
anywhere out, and the burst is 10 feet from the creature, from your spirit. So if you cast it here, it will not touch you. Or you cast it here, it won't touch you.
Okay, I wanted to make sure to not touch her too. So let's put it right here.
Okay.
Um,
I'm also going to look this up.
and
You
then,
don't have any of that written down, do you?
okay, let's see. It will
You're
take up
just
my beast
blasting
shape,
them.
10-foot radius, dex save,
It's just
2d10
placed in
fire
here.
damage.
The heat
And needs to make a dexterity save.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is. Nope, that's going to fail. So 2d10 fire damage from you.
Yes.
8.
8.
Nice.
17 damage.
And then I will use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself.
Bonus.
Nice. Now with this fire spirit out, you no longer have beast shape for the day. So keep that in
I thought
mind.
you said B shape. I was like,
Wait,
did you
Boo!
I thought it takes up 1 beast shape.
It takes up. You only have 1. Later levels you have 2. But at your current level you have 1.
I like pollinating.
But that's a hell of a lot of damage. You actually see you hear this piercing screech come from the scorpion as its back is erupting in flames. As I need. Where'd you cast it? So, you see, at least you see it, and Nihilus, you kind of see this. You see this dark red aura kind of envelop Morgana and then just seep into the ground and sail through the sand just right behind it. As you see this large eruption of fire as this androgynous human being kind of forms out, but then elongates itself into a snake.
Oh.
You notice
Nope.
that as you cast it, Faustus pops out, but then turns to ash. Your tattoos in your arm follow it. As the tattoos just leave your body in a trail of ash to which follow into the sand itself.
It's Medusa.
I should be Medusa.
Okay.
Medusa.
Nice.
How do I do Healing Word? Would be what?
Bonus action. You just if you're casting it on yourself, it should be.
Do I not have to roll anything?
You do have to roll because it is a healing spell. You need to roll the health you're getting back.
I can't. I like that song a lot. I can't.
1d8 plus spell mod?
Medusa is my
1d4 plus 1.
Oh.
It's a bonus action. It's a very light spell. It's a
I get
medium.
so
It's
stoned.
literally first
Like
aid.
I checked out.
Okay,
So
what's my spell
your
mod?
wisdom
Plus
modifier.
I get so stoned. Like
Nice.
I checked out.
That sends to your health.
Nice.
That's so
That takes
funny.
that takes
I
up
wanna
your
write that down. I'll
well
write that down.
Everything.
a first level spell slot.
I get so stoned. Like I
So
checked out.
keep that in mind.
Medusa.
I
But-
really
but
appreciate
nicely
that.
done.
I'm like, you know what? Clever.
Nicely done. You did a hell of a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You hear this.
And you healed yourself.
You hear this piercing, wailing screech come from the scorpion as you see the back end of it just completely in covered in flames and charring black and turning crispy and cracking.
Wow.
Crackle.
Okay, Aelin,
Rice Krispie.
what you gotta do, sister?
Is that what your nickname is?
Can I heal my own wounds?
You can.
Okay, I would like
if
to
you
do.
have cure wounds or either.
I have cure wounds, so I do want to do that
You got cure wounds on yourself.
myself. Yes.
Okay, cure wounds on yourself. That should be a D8 plus your modifier. You rolled a 1, didn't you?
Yes.
So you heal
High
that.
five.
You heal that for your health. You can cast that at a higher level if you want to.
No, I'll do that, and I can also throw my herbs, right?
Unfortunately, the spell's going to take up the majority of your action.
You can drop it as a free action, but it's
I
only
thought it
5
was
feet
already
from you.
dropped.
Because-
The herbs
I'm
were
right
already
out of it.
dropped.
Then
Because-
5 feet from
Fire.
you, drop it.
Because here's
Free action.
Here's the
Oh.
thing. She dropped the herbs already. Produce flame or...
Oh, I thought I dropped my torch. Which one did I
No,
drop?
you dropped yours.
You pull
Oh.
you pull the herbs out and you drop them on the floor. If you're going to produce flame, that was going to take your action.
Okay. Well,
But
no,
you used healing word.
I have my torch that is flame, that is lit, right, in my hands.
No,
Alrighty.
you pulled out your herbs.
No, she pulled
I
out a
pulled out
torch
both.
and the herbs.
My
Last
last
action.
turn.
And he was telling you could use Produce Flame the cantrip.
Which was going to solve... Which was... Because you could only pull out the torch and light it. And then your next round would have to be pulling out the herbs. You can only pull one thing out of your bag at a time.
Okay, so last time I just did the herbs. Oh,
Yeah.
And you
This
toss
time,
it
pull
down.
out a torch, drop it on the floor, light it on fire. Bada boom.
But she
Can
already
I
used
do that?
She already used your standard action to cure wounds.
I'm not getting anywhere.
At least you've done stuff. Looks side eye at Nick Dick.
Hey, fuck off.
Yeah, dragging your body over there.
Riggedy diggity.
Whatever, guys. Whatever.
Oh, this is so
You're finally
frustrating.
get here and it's gonna die.
Okay, that's it. I'm not doing anything else.
Okay.
Wait, bonus action, move that.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. I hear Morgana
You-
screaming at me.
You still have your bonus action to move your totem.
Yes.
You can move it 30 feet.
I'm gonna move it right in front of this one here.
10, 15, 20, 30.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay.
That gets everyone.
As the bear totem just lumbers through the sand, not even leaving tracks, this phantasmal aura just billowing behind it.
My bear is not lumbering. It's graceful.
Drop the herbs. Before you turn in, drop the herbs.
Morgana,
Torch 5 feet in front of
Karia, and Nihilus. You
The
get
herbs are
8
already
temp
dropped. I
hit
just need to
points.
drop the torch.
Nice.
you. That's a free
Cool.
action. Do it before you turn it. Just tell him, hey, I dropped it
Just
as a
keep in
free
mind the
action.
fact that that's temporary.
It's
That is
lighting
not
on the
permanent.
floor. Awesome.
Okay, well, I'll try it next time. I have
It's
Why is that
permanent,
even-
not temporary.
Because my actual hit points is 10,
What's
so if I get 8.
Oh, I see what you're
torch
doing.
and drop it on the ground.
Same thing was like, just all the actions.
Okay,
What
that's
you
everything
can
for you,
and
Raylan?
can't do.
Oh yeah.
Literally.
I don't have anything else. I don't.
No, drop the torch as a free action on the herbs.
She doesn't have to.
I can't do that. I already asked.
She didn't pull a torch out. She changed her mind to do produce flame and drop the herbs.
Okay, so you don't have a torch out.
No, I thought what I did last turn was take out my torch and my herbs, and I had them both.
Yeah, she never
But-
wanted to produce flame.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't produce flame my
And I
last turn.
said that in order to take out your torch and your herbs was going to take 2 separate actions because you're pulling out 2 separate things from your bag.
Yeah. So this time I took out the torch. So now I'm holding the torch.
But you use your standard action to cast Cure Wounds,
Yes.
and it's a standard action to pull anything out of your bag.
So you don't have your torch though.
Oh. Oh my gosh. So I have nothing. Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
actions on that is a little weird that you just
Got
said
your
that. You're saying that
friends.
you can't use both your hands to pull 2. I
Because
have
you-
my
because
bag and I'm gonna pull 2 things.
I feel like we
Because
have
you can only
six.
Because
search
you
for
have
one
one
thing at a
hand. You're holding your bag to pull something out. You can't just drop your bag and dig into it. That still takes 6 seconds.
Says she also
You can
has
drop it as a
It's
free
also
action
6
though, and take out both
seconds,
actions. Take out both things.
You can only take out one. The rule states you can only pull out one thing out of your bag per standard action.
It's okay. I just. But is it in my hand now?
No.
No.
Okay. So next turn it'll be in my
Yes.
hand.
You can pull out your
You can
you
only
can
pull
pull
out
out your
one
torch.
thing at a time.
Yes.
Yes.
But this time I already.
Do
had
you
the
not
herbs
have
out.
any
This time I
flame
just-
spells?
She has produce flame.
I do, but I
So
don't
she
have
can literally
my
just
torch.
produce flame and lob it at the herbs.
You
and let it
don't
do its thing.
need a torch
don't
for
need a
produce
torch,
flame.
yeah,
You
just-
can lob produce flame.
Just torch the herbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but doesn't that count as an action? That's
What-
more of an action.
Pulling
than
the,
doing
pulling
another.
the
no,
torch
so
out
you
and
can-
tossing it and produce flame are the exact same motion. They
So,
they
like-
both take
So
the same
it
reaction.
would have to be my next turn though.
Yes.
So your next turn, if you take out your torch, would lighting it be part of that action?
Be
or would
part
she-
of that standard action. As a free action, she just drops it.
So
Okay,
just
okay.
so just as an action, just do produce flames to cast it on fire. And
That
that's
way you
10
don't
minutes.
waste a torch either.
And also because
I was trying to be practical, and I thought
No,
if I
I
lit the
understand
herbs,
completely what you were
I
doing.
thought they would just. It wouldn't stay lit.
this
So
stays
I thought
lit
I
for 10
should have a
minutes.
torch.
A torch
stays
stays
lit
lit
for
for
10
10 minutes and produce flame stays lit for 10 minutes
Yeah.
until you throw
It
it.
stays duration of 10 minutes.
Yeah,
So
that's
they're
why
like
I
the
wanted
same
a torch
thing.
instead of just like.
Produce
No,
flame
that-
is a
that
torch
will
flame
Oh.
make
tip.
it- That will make
Just
it
like light.
produce it.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yep.
you don't need the torch at all.
Oh, okay.
You just need to pull out the herbs, drop them, do.
Well, the herbs are already dropped on the
Yeah, they're already in the
So I
sand.
just my
Produce
next
flame.
turn.
Where-
Okay,
You got
it.
Just
Fine.
do that.
My
Yeah.
survival.
Cast
This is
something
You
a
just,
lot.
yeah, you just did
Produce
the
flame.
spell. You did
Yeah.
just did healing work.
Oh, actually, since you say that, can I move?
You do. You still have your
Because
movement action.
the reason I wasn't moving is because I wanted to drop my torch. But since that stays lit for 10
Dropping
minutes.
dropping anything is a free action.
Yes, but I'm saying because I can lob my flame.
No,
Or
you
produce-
can't.
oh,
Produce flame
never
is
mind.
only on self.
So
you
never
can't
mind. I
produce
don't move then. Sorry, I was thinking of like a fireball, but that's not what it is.
Well, produce flame
Forgot what I
technically
had.
is.
It's like it comes out in
A
your
flickering
hand, and then
flame,
you can
yeah.
keep it in your hand, or you can toss it.
You can
Yes,
throw
but-
produce flame
But
And
not
it
very
does the
far
same-
though, right?
15 feet, I think, or 30.
Which into 30 feet, You can hurl the flame at a creature within 30
Yeah,
feet.
so produce flame is a 30
Make a
foot
range
throw.
attack spell on hit. It takes 1d8. So basically, you can throw it at the ground and make it. You have to roll 5 or higher. Or you
Not
just-
even that.
I thought it was 5. or
Okay,
higher,
then
but
I will
you're
move. Just to
square.
move me,
I'm kind of disregarding that because it's a non-moving thing.
just like 5, 10, 15, 20. Just 20
That's
back.
going to be an attack of
back.
opportunity for you.
Like towards the door of the glass. This way. Yeah.
You're going to get attacked.
Me?
Yes,
Because
but
attack-
anytime you disengage from an enemy, unless you use the disengage action, it can take an action at you because you backed away from it.
I will survive.
Let's see. 11 to hit. Where's your AC?
15.
Nope. No, you're good. So you managed to get away.
That's right. She doesn't really want to hurt me.
Yeah, magic. Watch
Not
out.
messing with
I don't
it.
forget about my whispers. The whole time I'm whispering.
What are you whispering?
I'm safe. I am good.
Will you whisper sweet nothings in my ear?
I'm whispering sweet nothings in my girl
Nihilus,
ear.
you're up.
Why not your girl?
You're not as cool as her.
I'm gonna go.
You got 2 poison stingers. What do you got?
I have one.
One.
Difficult terrain.
Okay.
Because if you've seen carts and they have these rails that go forward to basically lash horses or camels, they're basically in the way where you're going to move under them. So
Yep.
I'll qualify
That's
it as
abducting,
difficult
yeah,
terrain.
yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20?
Yep.
25, 30. Now it's here.
Yep.
And I can see blue as well.
Yep, you see Blue is really tearing into the
Yeah,
other girls, and Raylan's
Was it, like,
not
touch
looking so hot.
Wow, I did really good on
Hey, I'm
that
looking
last.
Looking great.
Don't throw shade at me.
Told the
I look
dead.
amazing. Look at me.
And then I'm gonna
I
whisper.
still topless? Are you top?
Okay.
No,
You're
I'm
in the
not
desert
topless
right
when
now.
we're out in the freaking desert.
I was making
Dead,
sure.
and Wisdom save.
That's my relaxed.
That's
I
a
feel like that would be very
Damn it.
and just like
Forget that.
Yeah,
Forget
I
that.
would be like just
Uh,
burn.
like just
14?
raisins.
Who wants like sunburn?
11
nipples?
damage.
Sounds like the
Jesus.
worst.
Oh! How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Do
I like this. So the
You better not hurt my girl.
this
Are you
spectral
killing us?
bell
Good.
just reverberates through everyone's soul. It feels you feel a shiver, and you see this blue scorpion just start to decay from the inside out.
Oh.
Oh no.
Excuse me. Yep.
Oh, did you?
So,
It's done. Did
you hear this ephemeral ring, but you don't see a bell. You see nothing. As you see the scorpion just fold in on itself. Its ichors just flopping and oozing out into the sand.
Oh, I can't fix that.
I don't think you can fix that.
I can't fix that.
No.
Oh, you're
What happened?
I told the dead on the big scorpion.
And killed it.
and he described it as decaying from the inside.
Oh my gosh, you guys better not kill my girl.
Well-
Sorry, I'm about to.
It's
no,
not
stay
looking
away.
great.
I'm doing
Yeah.
so well. I'm not
All of
killing
them
her.
are about to die, and I did nothing.
You're still dragging your back.
I'm
Whisper
still
this
dragging it. As I turn around and look, and I'm like,
It's okay for me. I haven't done anything either.
what the
so-
fuck?
Your only chance of survival is to come peacefully. If you come peacefully, we won't hurt you. Yeah, I thought so.
Kill on fire!
Dracario. You see this big blue scorpion just nearly just clamping onto you, and the rear is just encased in flame, and it writhes in pain, just drops and folds in and crumples in onto itself, dead. What you gonna do?
Aww. I told you not to kill it.
It was like trying to eat you.
I had his handled.
You were in its
Gosh.
paw, and it was like, nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, but now I can't even keep a souvenir. This is gross.
You take the claw.
What the fuck, man?
Or a stinger. Could probably get the stinger. Stinger's probably worth something
Can you
even.
look up some stuff for me?
What you need?
A flame seed?
I'm
No,
gonna
it's
roll.
a thing that the
Like
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can see that the lady.
Okay, make a perception check.
No,
This is
no, because I
sand.
can't see anything whenever I want to perceive shit.
Except for sand.
I feel like that too. Whenever I actually
all you
want to
see is
perceive something, I'm
yourself.
like rolling twos.
All you see is yourself covered in ichor, and in pain. And just, no, this is not cool. This is not cool. Anything else you got?
You guys are lame.
Last time I tried to roll perception, I saw that they were scorpions.
Whoa, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Hey guys, look how we're fighting scorpions.
Not very
You all just look at
perceptive.
you.
I am going to take my healing potion then.
Okay. That'll be
You're trying to show me the scorpion's mouth.
as a potion of healing.
So
That's
that- it's over
3d4
there.
plus 2.
On that thing. Actually, I'll bring it up here and put it on there.
Excellent.
I'm not moving.
I'm like, wait a second.
That's like so disappointing.
So
Yeah,
that
tell me
is,
about it.
9.
Yeah, 9 points.
That's
I
what was
heal
thinking,
to
too.
max.
Like, hold on.
That's max healing for me.
Yep. And
Apparently, that gets really hard
Huh?
after you set it by
You're at
yourself.
19 points, and you still have 8 10 points on top of it.
So that goes back to 27.
You really hate you.
Hmm?
You really hate you.
Dude, Josh.
I'm gonna walk back over to
I'm
this
telling
card.
you.
I almost set my speed
5,
up.
10,
Regret my tum-tum girdle.
This is better than your
As far as
fries
you can get.
or your digestive.
Okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay, top of the round.
You're an animal.
10, 15.
Get away from me.
White Scorpion's gonna be going after you.
I'm safe.
Isn't it tied to the cart?
Yeah, how far can it go? I only had.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
As it tries to move its left stinger just and flails its other stinger and just screeches.
There you go.
Yeah, so it can't actually do anything.
Someone else come
Nick,
over
Rick?
here. Can I yell something? Someone else bring their rope over here. Get this other stinger. Don't kill her.
I'm not doing anything since you guys killed my scorpion.
I'm gonna perception to see if
Morgana.
I heard her. Can I hear her
You're my
yell
last
that
hope.
off of 10? Since I'm like 100?
I
You
yell
can
to
hear.
you, can you tell what color its eyes are?
Oh, it's fucking. You don't. Oh, there's still one alive.
On your turn.
I'm
Can
gonna
I?
On your
drop
turn.
the knoll.
We can't just be chattering.
5, 10,
Just
15, 20,
battle.
25, 30,
Wait,
35,
12
40,
seconds.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright.
That's your bonus action. You still have your actions.
I thought it was another action to take a.
It's a bonus action to cause Rick to do anything other than take dodge for a standard action. You still have your movement and your standard.
Ah,
You can hop off and do shit.
I can do shit. I'm not gonna do shit. Hey, I brought a net.
What? Alright, well, show me what you can do with your net. Don't hurt my girl.
That's all I can do. There you go.
Oh, this
He said,
Just
look,
show off my net.
That's
I can't do it
Here
again.
it is.
That's your fire spirit.
Hey man, I brought a net.
I don't know what to do with my fire spirit.
You can use your bonus action to move it.
Oh, my bonus action. Okay, that's what I was worried about. I was thinking
Cooked scorpion.
standard action.
Means something to eat.
Okay.
And your fire spirit can move 30 feet.
Fly,
Fly 30 feet. Because it hovers.
And 20 feet walking.
Yep, 20 feet
Let me
movement.
walk the. Let me write this.
Alright. Morgana, what you doing?
Trying to scare you. Yeah.
Okay,
Morgana, come to me. Come to me.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Come to me.
I'll move my full thingy. So I should be able to see it at an angle. 5, 10, 15, 20, 45. I'm gonna use, I'm sorry, friend, Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. Make a ranged spell attack, please.
You're lucky, friend.
Yep. After taking that poison damage, you're a little bewildered, but you can still keep yourself straight as you come around the cart and hurl a firebolt, but just goes wide.
Alright, and then bonus action, I'll move this guy.
Mhm.
Or he'll fly 30 feet.
Yep.
So,
Do you what? Look at churro?
Yeah.
Yep.
I did say that well, that's fine. I'll take it.
Okay, Raylan, you're up.
Yay!
Just trying to kill everything.
Alright, she's
Scorpion is stuck on one stinger and you're pulling the other stinger. It's kind of
so I think I
making
know what it's gonna do.
I'm holding a stinger?
Because you have the rope still. Or
So
you
The
drop
it's
it.
a
rope
teleport
is holding.
here.
No,
the
the rope
stinger.
is tied to the wagon, not me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a question.
Actually.
Remember I did the whole like
Yeah, so
Saddle horn
it's straight up stuck.
Yeah.
does a perception check count for anything?
No.
Okay.
It counts as like part of your movement. The only things that count
Okay.
as a standard are physical actions.
Alright, I did
Like climbing, swimming, or jumping.
I rolled a 15
On perception?
for the eyes.
Yeah. As you know, scorpions' eyes are generally of a black nature or some kind of hue, either white.
Oh gosh darn it. I want her to be bewitched.
Can you,
Alright, I'm going to cast
would it be like a history check to know how to disengage the charm and stuff?
Do an arcana check, but you can do that on your turn.
On my turn. Okay.
flame on my herbs.
Go for it.
What am I?
You really need to roll anything. It's more of rolling to see if you don't hit it.
So
the herbs are
what am I
working.
rolling for?
Because the herbs are generally underneath the scorpion, you're not trying to hit the scorpion itself, but hit the herbs.
Yeah.
So
So
make a ranged spell attack, and we'll see where that goes.
13.
You manage to weave it just between the legs, and you see the herbs just catch on fire, and this strange yellow smoke just pulls upward in front of the scorpion.
Awesome.
Okay, that's your stand. You got anything else? You got moving in your bonus.
Nope. I'm
Okay.
gonna stay right there.
Nihilus. Snipping on this damn thing.
Get away from my girl.
What you got, homeschool it?
Kill it.
Go kill
Kill it with fire.
She's about to be paralyzed. I mean, a little bit.
But you like me.
Maybe not all the way, but a little
Don't
bit.
hurt me.
I'm gonna go whispering to its mind somewhere. Like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
All you're hearing is screeching.
What is the armor level of a scorpion?
15.
Over 9.
It's natural armor.
Nice.
Ooh. I'm gonna take some of that armor for myself.
No, it doesn't go
You're gonna tear its skin off of it?
You're gonna. That's a little morbid.
Yeah, that's delightful.
I love that.
That's very morbid. You're
That's
gonna
very
skin
lovely.
your own scorpion of its exoskeleton.
Not mine, a blue one. Y'all killed it, so
I
I'm
know
well.
what it's done for. It's like
You're gonna need to make a nature check to see if you can salvage any part from it.
Oh, I will.
Especially that snake.
There's a special class that does that. Or special
At this point, I'm just gonna. Nothing really much more I can do. I said not kill it, I'm like, but Elder Blood.
It's called the outsider.
Okay,
alright.
alright.
Skin of like the animals like you kill.
she ain't doing
Make one
shit.
up.
Her blue thing is gone. She's
Right.
pissed.
No?
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm done. I hurt.
I would.
What's up?
I'm gonna start
We're
preparing
see
the
if I'm
ritual of detect magic.
Alright.
Good stuff.
Come help me tackle this.
I'm trying.
That's a good thing. I love
The
that
Aquaman
shit.
net thing, just like grab
Got
the
it.
net over her stinger.
Detect
I am
magic
a
and
tiny
identify
rock
its
gnome.
rituals.
You got this, man. You
I
got
will
this.
I'm
try.
gonna try and see if I can't perceive said lady again.
Go for it.
10.
Imagine
See
if
her
you
at the
were
top of the sand dune. Still sitting there.
Every
You
time
see,
you roll
you-
0,
you-
you basically just
not
trip and fall on the
quite
ground.
close enough to actually get her any kind of facial recognition.
Nothing happened. You fell on the
You
ground.
just see her just standing there.
My first
She has
roll
not moved
ever
since
in
this
D&D
entire
with
battle.
my character.
Okay.
Let me.
Wait, wait,
Try
wait.
with your
I
phone,
rolled to
but
jump
it's
off
just
the
easier
cart,
to
and I
use.
rolled a nat 1, and I fell and hit my
She's
face.
essentially up this sand.
1 point of damage.
This is gonna go well.
And I was like, this is my life.
My first roll
Oh, your
ever
first
with the-
character in your
with
first
this
session
guy.
falling out of the cart? Yep.
My first D&D roll ever in game.
Was a
Rolled
natural
nat
one to jump. Was a natural one to try and jump from a cart to a tree. Natural one in the dirt.
That's all
Okay,
right. My first roll ever with this die was an nat 20. The first time I ever rolled it.
Yeah, does that describe your life?
Do you have that spell? Do
It
you,
was
have,
very
do you
No,
know that
no, I
spell?
bet it was.
What?
Do you know that spell?
Yeah.
I know you're looking up.
It looks weird that I'm like pushed against the wall.
I'm just seeing how
Oh,
many
shit.
feet. Okay, so 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20.
Your arms look so short.
It's perception.
30.
That's my rock too.
I am going to then take my crossbow
Okay.
and fire a shot.
Oh my gosh.
She's in range.
What is that? Oh, you look like one of those.
How far was that in?
40 feet. It's in
How would
range
they
of
do
the
that?
fire
More
crossbow.
South Park character, but that's fine.
No, it looks
Shadow
like the
puppets?
Asian
Aha.
samurai. What do they call it?
Shadow Man bun?
No, the top knot.
My
They call
Ronin?
it something. But
My Ronin bun?
Probably is, but at least I'll know I'm trying
What's
to
the like that sound
It's
That's
you're proficient, so all you're getting is a plus 2 to that.
Really, just kill
Because it's a tip.
19.
I can't die.
So you get a nice good beat up on
Just
that.
kill yourself.
And you fire.
Stop
Oh,
it.
it
I'm
goes,
liking some
goes, and
Barbie
oh yeah, it's gonna
pictures.
hit.
Do you not like Barbies?
Goes right through.
Barbies.
Straight through.
Sorry.
What's up?
That's it. Okay. Scorpion's turn. He's gonna try and break free from the cart.
Don't do it.
Nope. It's just screeching.
Is she? Did the potion not have effect on her at all? The paralysis. I don't know why I can't say paralysis.
But as it's screeching and pulling, you see it just lock.
Lock. Like
To stop moving.
Ooh, that could be the paralysis, or guys.
Okay. That's it for that. Nick Rick.
Nick Rick. I don't feel like I'm gonna be useful with this net.
Come back
Would
with other.
making
the other
this
stinger.
use the fiery teleportation be a bonus action or a standard action?
It should be part of the
Fuck.
spirit. You should have all these things.
I wrote it down, but I didn't write down if it's like actions or bonus actions.
Half
It says
movement.
actions
It requires a
and-
bonus action. Anything you make the fire spirit do requires your bonus
30,
action.
35, 40.
Okay.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How far does a net?
10 feet.
Not-
At initial distance, and then 30 beyond that.
Oh, I'm not gonna roll a disadvantage, so I'll just continue to wait. Sorry, I'm not close enough.
Big surprise.
I've got tiny arms.
Just dragging along.
I got tiny arms and a big head.
Dragging your
Okay,
net.
Morgana.
Okay,
Across the desert.
I'm going to, seeing as that
The house is just like.
seems to be like
I'm more here for side commentary.
chill, I'm going to turn around to this lady.
I'm not
I'm going to
useful.
use Firebolt with 120 feet, so
Yep.
I should get her.
Roll a hit.
So,
As you sling the firebolt, goes right through it.
alright, then I'm going to use my bonus action
Okay.
to have my fiery spirit teleport me. 30 feet, I should be right here, I believe.
Mm-hmm. So as you see the fire spirit slither its way over to Morgana, it kind of just encircles her, and this short pillar of flame, she disappears, and then reappears at the top of the sand dune, right in front of this mysterious woman. The flames engulf her. No visible damage.
Witch.
She's a witch.
Yeah. Burn her alive.
Okay, that was your bonus action. That was your standard
I'm done.
action. You have your movement. You gonna do anything else?
I still have movement?
Yeah, because you use your bonus action to
Oh, wow.
have your fire spirit.
transport check.
Wow. So
You
I
still
can
have
technically move like 60 feet
Go.
if I
Technically-
wanted to.
technically you
If,
could.
like, oh.
Because if you and your fire spirit move at the same time, you can move 30.
Then you have to.
And if you're next to it, it moves you an extra 30.
15, 20, 25 right behind her.
But just note that that is going to need to recharge now.
What's going to reach? The teleport needs
Yeah.
to recharge.
It needs to recharge after a short or long rest.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, that is Morgana. Raylan, you see the scorpion. It was trying to struggle and get off, but then it just locked in place and stopped moving.
Alright, so I don't have to roll a perception check for that.
Looks like it hit
I was going to, but I'm.
You're so close. Like, what are you? I'm sorry. I'm looking at the clouds.
Which happened with my last perception check. I was like, oh.
Did you guys look up since the sandstorm? Oh look, the sun's out.
I'm gonna try to climb up on her again.
You roll a 1 in perception. You think it's nighttime?
It's easy enough because it's technically paralyzed. It's not a problem at all.
There's like,
You're gonna climb right on top of it.
And that is my action, right?
Did I tell you about that?
Considering that it's
Rolled
not
a 20,
hot,
in
it's
a
not
regular
going
round.
against you. It's
The demon is
paralyzed.
like-
It literally
I
cannot
suddenly
move.
feel like you're
It takes nothing. It just takes your movement. You still
surrounded
understand.
Oh, awesome. Alright, I'm going to, with my
It's
scimitar,
essentially like he
cut off the
perceived
stinger
it
on the
was
one
part
that's
of
not tied.
He was like the demon
Okay.
statue and
Make
the
a medicine check
Ah.
to see if you
And
can
then
cut
he
it
just
off
went
without
back
doing
into
any
the
extra
room.
damage.
that's kind of cool.
8.
Unfortunately, it's like, okay, if I cut it here, I might be able to do it, but if I cut it here, it's definitely not going to do anything. Okay, I cut it here. Unfortunately, it starts to bleed out from that broken stinger. Roll damage, please.
And that's dying.
You roll very low.
And unfortunately, it's paralyzed. It's also a critical.
Aww.
So roll 2d8
6.
for a scimitar?
Yeah.
Yep, 2d6 because it's an automatic crit because it's paralyzed.
Oh, wow, they nerfed that. They used to be D8s.
For a scimitar?
Mhm.
I can look that up real quick.
And falchions are
Falchions are different.
3d6,
You won't
yeah.
kill him.
Huh?
Say non-lethal.
Items.
Non-lethal.
Yes. If you tell him
There is no such thing in this one.
in D&D, I thought you can choose whether it's
I've been
lethal or not.
whispering falsities in my ear.
Ooh.
You can,
like,
you can
you
choose
choose
whether
not to
to
kill
knock
anything.
unconscious or kill. There is no non-lethal damage.
So yeah, if she just did enough damage, can't she just say I'm not unconscious instead of killing it?
In general, it's monsters, but if it's your downright intent to knock out a monster, I would allow it. But that depends.
But that'd be
on
like the
action.
same thing with
Yeah,
that
I
was
got
like
no
Toll
control
of
over
the
that
Dead,
over,
like
yeah.
Toll of the Dead.
Or
Like
like
he
blast,
said decay,
yeah.
yeah, because
But it's also necrotic damage, and necrotic
Yeah.
instantly kills.
Same with like force damage that Eldritch Blast would do. Like I can't necessarily.
Alright, so I
control
have
that.
D6, but
Makes
And-
sense.
It's a d6 slash.
okay. 1 or, am I rolling 1 or 2?
It's 2 because it's an automatic critical because it's paralyzed.
Ooh.
So
I
how much you doing
rolled
plus
a
your
s-
plus
I
your
rolled
dexterity?
A 6.
Yep.
And a 4.
That's 10. Add your dexterity modifier to it.
I don't want her to die.
She's gonna die.
2. 12.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. I was doing so well keeping her
So
not dead.
as you get it, like it's bleeding. Oh, it's bleeding a lot. Oh, it's bleeding a hell of a lot. And you look and check on its eyes. Its eyes go from gray to black to just clear.
Well, I killed her.
So we're not in combat?
Whoops.
Can I make a death save? I can run up to him, do cure wounds. That's still within 6 seconds, so he can make one death save and I can go up and try to heal it.
Ooh, that could make me light.
Unless you specifically want to be DM says no, but otherwise in game mechanics I can do that.
We'll say it's
That might make me actually like Dick.
rules don't state otherwise, and it's within the next 6 seconds.
I can make it reach there, it's a touch cantrip, and it's a touch spell.
You are pretty
Unless
close.
if Nihilus and Drakari want to do something.
No.
It's paralyzed!
Oh look, it's bleeding out. Now's our chance.
You want to do anything?
What? To the score? To the.
Do you want to do anything? This is the last
To the
round
dead
until
scorpion,
we get to Nick
Braille
doing
was
what he
killed
wants.
accidentally. Why do I roll so well when I
Because if
don't
we
roll
know
so
that-
well?
Do you know that she's not there? She's like actually not there, or
You assume you don't know.
well,
Specifically.
she's right there.
Yeah,
Do
and
you
you've
know?
done stuff and nothing has worked. You don't know.
Where did Morgana go?
She's like, Morgana's teleporting to a different world.
Okay,
She's out.
So yeah,
Peace.
make a
Just to
for-
say up north. Peace.
for the okay. So this is how it's gonna work. Nick, I'm gonna need you to make a medicine check to see if you can actually get it off.
Can I go around that because it's a cure wounds and because I'm using it as a technology through my gun?
You're gonna shoot an injection needle into it.
And that's what I do. That's how I use Cure Wounds. I have to describe what my spell says, so I'm just going to use it like I know.
Make a ranged attack then. See if you can actually click.
I have to be right next to him for the spell to work, though. It has to be a
Cure
touch
Wounds.
spell.
It's a ranged spell.
And now it's a touch spell. So I just put it onto my crossbow, and then I stick it onto him, and I punk.
Oh, that's right. Healing words are ranged.
But I have to use it like
versus a hypodermic needle.
Yeah, because I'm an artificer, I just have to describe it.
It's a stim pack.
Yeah,
Okay.
so basically I'm stim packing it.
So yeah, but I'm still gonna need you to make a medicine check to see where's the best place to stick it.
3. I stick it on top of his head.
You get it. Like
Fine.
Into the brain.
stick it in the eye.
Okay, I definitely want to stick it in the eye. That's fine.
Roll a d8.
Stop it. Plus
What's your modifier?
casting plus 4 is going to be 12 or 10.
Damn. Okay.
After my next move.
I just wanted a second with this lovely lady.
Because technically, at this point, we're back into combat.
So it worked.
I mean, I don't know. If it would be alive, it'd be unconscious, wouldn't it? I don't know. I haven't made a heal check.
You heal
I
it, so
haven't made a heal check.
it's definitely in the health pool.
What color are the top?
Why are you healing?
You don't know.
Just out of curiosity.
You're not there.
Do I
Because
know?
I've had 3 different ladies say I want a pet scorpion. And Nick Dick, okay, does not upset the ladies that are in his life at least. He's smart enough to understand this. Everyone else, he's like, fuck off. These ones, he has to keep happy. He understands
Okay,
this.
so the scorpion is back. It is
Uh,
a little worse for wear, but its cut off stinger is definitely sealed. Its other stinger is there. Its eyes are black.
net.
Like a
Net.
its head.
The cure wounds took your standard action.
Are we back in action?
Yes,
So
Because
are we
you
back
healed
in
it.
this order?
because the
So
scorpion.
I still
Because
have a bonus action?
you're not using a net is a standard action to throw and grab something.
I thought we were out of action. That's why I'm just making sure. What can I? Can't.
Yes, and you healed it. Now it's back into action, to which is then at the exact. Within 6 seconds, it literally died, and you brought it back. We're still in combat.
Still paralyzed, so it doesn't matter.
You killed it. It's actually not.
It's not
Restarted.
bewitched
It's
anymore either.
I'm gonna whisper into its head, like, hey, trust us.
We
We
saved
won't
you,
kill you
yo.
Drugs
again.
escape your system when you die.
We are friends, please.
We are safe.
Realize I can
You definitely notice something about its demeanor. It's not as aggressive, but now it's actually on the defensive. It's like splaying out, and it's just like, what?
I could snap my fingers and destroy you right now.
You are not being.
Instead, if you help us, we'll give you food.
Make an animal handling.
Tell him we'll give him belly
Oh,
rubs. Tell him we'll give him belly rubs.
hell yeah, it's wisdom based. Damn it.
Really?
The hell? Yeah, 7.
You see its tail get back into a striking position.
Alright. Someone who's better at communicating with animals do that.
Nick healed it. Raylan, you see its eyes are not gray. It's back to being black. It's missing one.
It's missing the, oh yeah, sorry, forgot about that. I really want to do some kind of animal handling.
Yeah, you can. Animal handling. Make it calm down. Go shh.
Yeah, I just want to. I'm actually gonna.
You're still on it.
I know I'm still on it.
Just calm it down from the top.
Yeah, I'm just going to
Horsey.
try. I'm just gonna try to break it like you would a horse. I'm on
Make
it,
an animal handling check.
and I'm just gonna,
Good luck, my friend.
in general.
20. That's a big one for you.
Natural
No, I
one.
was like a 2.
A natural 2.
I told you.
Plus your animal
Plus
handling.
5.
7.
You speak to it in a very calm manner, not speaking, more of like just assure that you mean it no harm and as picturesque in your mind as you can to try and make it calm down. It's not really working all that well.
Still be on.
Anybody else want to do anything?
I was like,
I
whose
mean-
turn is it next? I thought we were in order.
Yeah. So Nihilus?
Just whisper more to it, like, yo, man.
Just get back to me. I'm just gonna do animal handling.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
like,
your
whose turn,
pincer.
yeah, it's like, whose turn is it?
It would be mine.
It's
Nihilus.
pretty much anyone who's within close quarters of it, because Morgana's way over here and Jakari is off in the distance. So I'm basically running off of the four of you.
Sorry about your pincer, dude.
Well, I'd be trying to throw a net over the back behind of it, so to tie up the other stinger.
Yeah, walk
I'm
around
not
it.
trying
Try to get
to
behind,
kill
get behind
you.
it.
Maybe I'm a handling check.
We're trying to.
Love you.
I love you. That's better. 18.
All right.
Good touch.
Your
Touch
animal
it in the
handling
right
better than
spot.
mine. God darn it.
He
Yay!
knows where to touch it right.
You
I'm
see
giving
it
all
Stinger's
my-
about to get
He
ready.
tried
It's
to
about
mount
to
it.
stab Raylan. Then he eases up
She loves her.
and just kind of scooches in on itself.
Yeah. Cool.
You now have a scorpion. It's not tamed yet, but it's definitely
I
not
will tame it
antagonistic.
later.
Go.
I still have my little wisdom thingy.
Do we have a non-poison gnoll?
Yeah, no.
I don't think we kept any except for
We have the one that
poison
has like all
one.
the oil in it. I won't lie.
Anyway,
Just feed him house.
I was gonna sit that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
Since you guys essentially did not
Yeah, this chubby ginger
she hasn't
dwarf.
disappeared yet, right?
Nope.
Feed him
She's
that.
still just standing there. If she sees that the scorpion's not been calmed down, and like, hey, we got one! You just see your eyes shift from it to you.
So she turns around.
She's been facing this way the whole time. But she definitely, she'll turn around to you.
I like turn the dice as if
It's like
Makes
Mr.
a
Clean
difference.
style.
She turns.
I will say.
So, managed to dispatch my pets. Job well done.
Punch her in the throat.
However, the problem is not solved.
Punch her in the throat.
And you see her image just
Fuck off,
Punch. Ah.
bitch. She left. Okay. She only said that to me.
you were the closest one.
Okay. Heard. Triple heard. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends.
I'm gonna finish that
You're
ritual.
gonna finish detect magic.
Yeah.
As you're casting that, your vision kind of fogs over for just a second. Instead of the colorful sand, it kind of just turns gray, and you see the color of what appears to be the remnants of an illusion spell, where that woman sat.
Ah.
You see traces of it leading into a different direction,
Ah.
further into the desert.
Ooh.
And we're gonna take a break.
Excellent.
Nice.
We'll be right back as quick as we can.
I need a pee.
Hope to see you
Perfect
guys in a
time.
bit. Alright, and we're back. So, after a nice little sandy tussle, you managed to actually preserve and what appears to be free one of the scorpions. You managed to calm it down and is not hostile to you. Nihilus, you cast Detect Magic, and you manage to pick up traces of illusionary magic where the woman used to be. And Morgana, you picked up her saying that you may have killed her pets, but the problem is not solved, and just vanished in front of you.
Alrighty. Well then, since do I still have my owl wisdom thing on me?
Your enhanced ability, I believe it is a concentration spell, so it's up to you if you want to keep it on.
I would like to keep it on.
Let me see real quick. Enhanced ability, concentration up to an hour, so you can keep it up for a little bit longer.
Okay, great. I would like to go to the scorpion.
Yep.
Animal handle it so that we can mount it,
What?
ride it, and be
Okay.
that kind of.
Make an animal handling check.
Mate. It's like, ooh.
Ooh, 19.
19 plus your animal handling.
Hello, my name's Nick Dick.
So 24. Yeah, it's
My
alright.
name's
It's alright.
Raylan.
A little bit. You managed to come up, use Druidcraft to just soothe a little bit, give it some scents and some smells. Let it eat a little bit of foliage and manage to calm it down a little bit more. It's not agitated and it's not hostile. Gonna need a little bit more for you to actually be able to turn it friendly.
Okay.
You're almost there.
Could I just cast another?
No.
Can I just do animal handling again to keep trying to break it while I'm on its back?
Sure.
16?
Both Morgana and Raylan are basically treating
Druiding the
this
shit out of
large
scorpion.
white scorpion as like a puppy. Just brushing it, calming it down. And you see that this thing is just slowly dropping.
That's my bitch.
Hey. Hey, sorry about the blue one.
I'm not happy right now. I'm not talking to anybody.
I'm gonna go look at its body.
Okay.
Would it be medicine or animal handling to try to see if I can extract the poison from the stinger?
Medicine.
Medicine.
Pour lotion.
Yes, I
Are you
think
trying to
it's
use?
lotion.
Are you trying to get?
It's like the bench warmers.
The remaining
Instead of sunscreen, it's
stinger off the
lotion.
scorpion or the one that you lopped off?
This is like horrifying.
I was going to.
It's like one of those.
If you want to milk the
Instead of,
scorpion,
like,
that'll be
eating
an
the actual
animal
French
handling
fries,
to
you just
not
lick off the
agitate it.
dressing and put more
But if you're just gonna take the milk, the
Blood
stinger that got lopped off, that'll be a medicine check.
Well, I'm on top of it, so I'll try to milk it from that one.
Okay, make an
So that's
handling
animal
check.
handling. So let's see.
You can milk. That's how you get.
Oh,
how you get
23.
Oh yeah, that's easy enough.
And I can put it in.
Do you have anything to put it in?
I have 2 bottles that have things in them, but I'm gonna pour it out and just replace it because it was just that chemical powder that I had that was worthless. So I'm gonna just use those bottles.
Okay.
What is that? Oil paint?
You now have a for the case of shit a vial of scorpion venom.
1 or 2? 1?
Just one.
Okay.
Because you have 2 that you're gonna pour them both out.
I don't need that chemical powder. It was only worth 5 gold. I had 2 of them, and I would rather have scorpion venom. I would like to dip my arrows too. Yes, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay, if you're gonna be write this down if you wish to, or you can try and keep it in mind and remember on your own. If you're going to apply them, you're going to need to roll either a dexterity check or a medicine check to not actually hurt yourself, because you're not trained in applying venom to weapons. Does that make sense?
Yes.
If you were a rogue, you'd have no problem.
Okay. I mean, I would like to dip my arrows. So.
Yeah, but it's more the matter of being careful so if you don't cut yourself.
All right. So what am I rolling for?
It's more so you can keep your eye on it, but you're going to be rolling either a dexterity check or a medicine check, whichever is higher for you.
Medicine. But are you saying you're going to, as in, I can do it right now, dip my
You can
arrows,
do it
use
right
later.
now.
I don't need to do it right before I'm firing it. Is what you're saying?
No, you just need to remember that it only lasts for a minute. It's not permanent.
That makes sense.
Do it before you go to a battle.
Okay, so then I won't do that. All right, I just got him in my little.
It's like
It's all situational.
All right,
You can
so I will
you
write
can
that
put
down.
something in venom or any kind of toxin. It will drop off or evaporate.
Okay.
Coating lasts, yeah.
All right.
It's only temporary.
Or if
It's a
you
good
like,
thing to have. It's only temporary.
Or if like you can get away from battle for 2 turns.
A dose of poison is enough
Yeah.
to coat 10 pieces of ammunition.
Mm-hmm. One dose or one vial of poison is able to coat 10 arrows.
He's been playing D&D for a long time.
That's just like crazy.
I'm constantly
Most
reading
rules are
stuff.
generally encompassing both Pathfinder and Fire.
He said literally they've shaken up like poison rules from every single edition that we switched
Yep.
to, and it's just like
Yeah, that's why 4 and 4.5 were shit when it comes to poison. That's 5e is a hell of a lot better because it follows Pathfinder rules, kind of.
yeah, and Pathfinder 2 is even more simplified.
Oh yeah, I haven't looked at any of that though.
It shares the stamina system from Starfinder. which is
Hey,
really nice.
House, are you still alive?
Yeah,
You got some
is
explaining.
that woman
to do.
still there?
No, she's gone.
You got
Where the
some.
fuck she go?
You got some explaining to do.
So
What?
I
Why?
spoke to her briefly,
I'm gonna let you guys
and she
take it.
told me that even though we killed her pets,
Some
the
tea.
problem's not solved.
Yeah, and we're thinking.
So
you
it's
the
not
problem.
just the scorpions then?
Why are you sharing this with House? Why
We're
don't
thinking
you
it's
just tell him
your
that the problem
problem.
is solved?
Because he's the problem.
I'm gonna have to-
What did you do to her?
I'll double your pay. Find her.
I mean, yeah, that was already.
I'm
there.
not doing shit until you tell me who she is and what you
I
know
don't
about
fucking
her.
know.
What do you?
I've been doing this trade route for years, and this bitch has been causing problems only recently. I don't know who she is.
What are you transporting?
What'd you do?
I transport goods.
What kind of goods?
What's your
What
Letters,
happened
mail,
in the
silk,
first
spices
day?
across the desert. I'm a tradesman, a marketeer.
What's your name?
I don't fucking know. I don't know who this woman is.
Damn.
Can I perceive if he's lying to us?
Insight check.
Yeah.
20.
Oh, damn. I'm gonna do it too.
Oh, that's 20 and an inside.
He is frustrated, but he's being honest. He has no idea who this woman is. He's not holding anything back.
My insight check.
Did you come and since this happened in the past couple of years, did you come up against something like weird before this started happening?
No, I only had problems with gnolls.
Any
All of a
strange?
sudden, the gnolls started getting closer to town, and then this shit started going down.
Any strange
Trader
ruins?
What?
He's a quill. Do you know how to write?
Obviously.
Write down everything she looks like and every magic she knows.
I've never seen her before.
I thought you said you had problems with her before.
With gnolls and scorpions. I didn't know this woman was a ringleader. I didn't know she was controlling them. I didn't know that any of this. I just had scorpions attacking my caravans.
I think you should find a new
information.
rep.
I think I'm gonna pay you to solve my problem.
How much?
Double what I offered. 1,500.
I almost died.
1,500. So I've lost 3 caravans before this, and every single pack of mercenaries I paid for. I have lost 5,000 gold in profit in the past 2 months. I need my root back.
Nihilus, can you detect where her magic originates from?
I'll try.
Yeah, what type of magic did she use?
Illusionary.
Illusionary.
So she knows illusionary magic and she's in the desert. If I can get to a city, I can find lore about her. Or look up lore.
I think we should just start tracking.
I agree.
Start moving.
Let's take a break. Let's take a rest, a long rest.
Do we leave
Do you
him?
want to hang out 8 hours in the desert?
I'm kidding. Let's move forward.
Long
Let's
rest.
say.
I'm kidding.
I am definitely taking the long
Short,
rest since I
short,
almost died.
Short rest
It's
is-
barely even noon.
Yeah, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go sleep in the caravan.
short
Good night.
rest, half an hour or an hour.
Depending on what you're doing, if you're gonna just sit around, it's gonna be a half hour. However, there's a good chance you'll lose the tracing of the magic.
I was gonna prepare another ritual to recast it once we get going again.
Okay.
Let's just do it now. Let's get this shit done. He doesn't need to sleep. I'm pretty much rested.
What I'm missing half my spells.
Oh.
One spell slot. That's half of my spells right there. I need that, man. I need it.
So what you guys gonna do?
I don't need it.
Try
I don't
again
need
to
it.
Animal handle this.
I need
And
it.
so, because I feel like a scorpion would be a lot faster in the desert, right?
I would like to submit
This
an
large scorpion
hour rest.
is actually a much slower beast than camels. Camels move at 50 feet.
I would like to
The scorpion only
suggest
moves
an
at
hour rest so we all get a
Fucking
short
burrow.
rest. But so I can also peel apart the skin of the scorpions.
I'm doing that too. I want a
I
breast
wanted
do
to
it
do that
together.
too.
I have.
If you're gonna be dismantling the scorpion, make a nature check at advantage. Whoever wants to do it first.
I think y'all are weird.
That's fine.
Well, let's try. It's huge. I'm sure there's enough for us to get. Oh, it's
And you
so.
said make
Yeah,
it at
everybody
what?
can get it.
Advantage because you two are going at it together. You can hit each other.
Wait, let's.
But it's the advantage goes to whoever wants to do it.
She should go first because it was her idea from the beginning, so she should get the advantage for that.
So is Nick gonna aid Braylon in trying to gather some scorpion carapace?
I want to eat.
What's
There
your
is
plus?
plenty. I'm sure we can all go
Hey,
for it.
what's
Because it depends on who has the higher nature.
Pretty smart.
Okay, let me see.
Are they?
My nature
hey,
check is +3.
Are they
Mine is
magical?
+3.
Hey, no, the scorpions aren't magical. I would know that from
What?
the book, right?
What's your plus?
So I was doing a bunch of knowledge on it. +1.
You
Oh,
assume
it's
it
higher.
to be.
This is higher than us.
Yeah, it is. Why is
Jeez.
yours higher?
Because I know shit, yo.
Damn, yo.
Higher intelligence?
So you should do
Yeah.
it then, Nick.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Int cast.
If,
Incaster.
if they're also magic, I can.
It's not
It doesn't matter. Advantage, disadvantage.
That history check only goes for like magical constructs and not animals.
It says objects. Isn't a dead body an object?
No, it's a living being, not an object. An object will be like a pillar or a book.
Go.
So if you're gonna do it, do it at
Nice,
advantage.
18.
18
plus
plus
nature?
22.
For a medicine check.
20. You said medicine or nature?
Nature
You said
would be
nature at
+4.
first, so I was going nature.
No, yeah, nature.
Nature 22.
Easy enough. You managed to get off a couple of the remaining bits of the carapace that haven't been sunk in, burned, scorched, or caved in. Roll a d8, please.
A 0 with adult.
Nice. With that, you actually managed to get quite a bit. You have 80 pounds of scorpion carapace.
Jesus
What
Christ.
Like, what the hell?
With the strangest and surgical precision you've seen. He pulls out what seems to be like scalpels, but not more like chisels, and he's just scraping away at the carapace and just doing that gooey carapace after gooey carapace.
Great.
Gross.
Yeah, I know what some big plates are.
I'm just gonna read my book, man. There you
Can
go.
I have some?
I need to look up the smithing tools again. Oh, isn't it like animal hides a specific thing though?
Animal hides.
What are you gonna call on this? Yeah.
Isn't it like a shellfish?
It's a lot like
No, it's
hide. It's a lot like hide armor,
That's what I
but
thought.
because this is a carapace, this would be closer to either steel or plate, depending
Okay.
on your check. Because you rolled high enough and you got a good amount, you actually managed to get enough to make a plate.
I don't think anyone here would like plate.
You can break it down further once you get to a city and actually make scale.
Can I make like 2 scales? Hey.
Every second in this video is
I'm like,
entirely
this is a
different.
doula thing. I'm sorry.
What do you want?
I want a
Will you
breastplate.
look up armor? Will you look up armor? Will you look up armor?
I want
It
breastplate.
You
only
two,
makes
since
so
you
much
two
sense.
want it, you look it up. But tell me, and I will build it or try to using Josh.
Armor with scorpion.
Boom, ba boom.
Like I said, it depends. Druids are only able to wear light to medium armor, so scale mail's as high as you're going to be able to get.
Well, like,
You can definitely
can
make
you use,
plate
can
and
you,
sell
that's what I was gonna say. I think that's what I would want
Who's
to do.
hey at a game? Have we like established a leader of the group?
it. Nope.
Let's not do that.
No one
Are we
has. No one has
establishing that
elected
right
being the leader. You guys have literally just been going by the seat of your pants.
Hey, house.
What?
Come here.
What?
We go around. I want to go around like the side of a
You want to drag him to all alone?
Yeah, so it's just us.
What do you want, pit stain?
Hey,
Pit stain.
You've been insulting me for the past 2 days. I'm gonna call you pit stain.
are you still red?
Yeah, well,
Is he
you're
still
fucking
red?
lying.
Oh, he's red as his beard.
Oh yeah, so
He is furious.
Or sunburn.
Listen to
Both.
me. Listen to me, tomato boy. You just got 3 ladies almost killed,
Me?
and we're here to
I hired
protect
you
you.
guys.
And we're here to protect you.
Yes, that's what you're hired to do.
And now you
We're
want
not
us to
all
run away
friends.
from you to go find some
Yes,
ladies.
you either find the problem and solve it, or you get no money.
Make me an owner, and we got a deal.
Forget it.
Fine, we're out. We'll go home. We have a scorpion to leave, and I'm pretty sure I can convince the ladies.
We also have fucking scorpion armor that we could probably sell for good money.
That's true, and that's why I do want to be an armor.
persuasion check just to see if this works.
Persuasion.
Item crafting
I don't think I
rolls.
have a high roll. Oh. 19.
Oh, that was new.
I'll retract that. Sorry, I got a little into the scene.
He's angry.
He's pissed.
Of course. Now little dick has being like, hey, make me an owner.
However, well, and that's exactly the thing. That's a little beyond what he can actually accept. Because it's going from 5% to owner. It's like that's not going to happen. He's going to refuse that down straight.
That's fair.
Uh,
I just feel like then the group would have a stake in why the caravan
I
would
know.
be getting
Oh,
destroyed,
man,
and
I
not
can't
just like,
figure this out.
great, we're getting 1,500 in gold.
I'll increase the interest. You get 1,500 in gold when you bring me her head,
What
and
about?
you'll get 10%. You're not there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Never mind.
You get 10% interest on my trade dropped off at the guild hall.
That
How rich is this guy?
and
He's got like-
the
I'm gonna let this go, guys.
the
What are you trying to do?
what is this trades again? Just about everything.
It's basically the majority of goods being transferred from Oasis up north into some of the desert towns, and then further west out into Northreach, just outside of Freeway.
So it's like a little bit of everything, right?
Kind of, he's one of the major trade distributors within this entire location. Although this scorpion problem has reduced his funds by a lot, that's why he really wants this problem solved.
I'll make you a deal. I won't take extra interest. I want free booze. Ladies get free clothes.
Free clothes?
I don't know. I want something. I want free booze, but I don't want to be a dick and like not get anything else. But I'm not gonna think of him.
Make another persuasion check, please.
I want free herbs.
16. Maybe you can persuade that, but I'm
You
not thinking of that. Sorry.
I want herbs.
No, you see him just look down to the sand, mess with his beard a little bit, strokes it, starts speaking Dwarven. Do you
I-
understand Dwarven?
I do know Darwin. I know Darwin. What does it say?
I'm sorry, Eleanor, don't stress you out.
Oh, you never come down. I'll take that deal.
Deal.
You get free booze and the women get free clothes. You get no interest on funds.
I said no extra interest.
So 5%.
Deal.
5% free stuff. Got it.
Yes.
There it is. Little notes.
I can't figure out anything on crafting this armor.
That's what I'm saying. You have to look up animal.
I'm using it in just straight up fantasy ruling of if you take animal leather, you make leather armor. You can
But
you
since
can
it's
tan
more
it.
like plates,
Yeah, so if you take it to an armorer, you can actually forge it into plate armor. It'll be one of those niche kind of things. It's like you're going to be walking around in scorpion plate mail.
Yeah, so it can either be some sort of plate.
It can be plate mail, which sells for depending on who you go and sell it to, 15 to 18.
But when I make it,
That's why I was like,
half plate.
It's up to.
Can I have your hair?
he never has it down, by the way.
And it
can
never
do
looks
a-
so soft.
You can do a like a finder's fee
Grow your own.
to have like
I'm
a
trying.
plastic
I
or
think I'm
actually
trying
Do you know how long it takes?
this plate mail or breastplate, and they will pay you back on the cost of if anyone buys that armor. So if you make full plate, they will pay you whatever how much that armor has gone to.
Oh, and then we could get other armor for it. That's a smart idea too.
I want to do that. Let's do that. But
Just
also,
just
so
based
I'm
on
looking-
market, just based on market settings.
That's
I'm
So it
looking-
depends on where you are.
I'm looking up here too at like the things you can make and like their commonality
So while y'all
and
are
like
doing
what would
this, I'm
make more
taking-
money
taking a
too. And it
rest
seems
break
like if you
book.
make weapons instead of breastplates.
This is like an
It
hour
seems
to
to be
like
more
we're talking,
rare.
we're escaping,
Mhm.
we're like
So it's
The further in the list
Drawing
is
another
of that you go, the
ritual
higher
of
they
detect
go,
magic
the
in the
more
sand.
nice.
uh,
That's smart as
military
false.
based they are. That's
So-
why full plate is 15,000 gold compared to its lower value, which its lower set, which is like 800. Full plate
So-
is military based.
If we have 80 pounds of the scorpion plates, what are you allowing us?
You can make full because he rolled so good and got 80 pounds. You can make full plate.
But one
Full plate is
like,
literally
80 pounds really
full
isn't
suit
a lot.
of
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah, like 80 pounds really isn't that much. So one full plate is probably like that's
Because a full set, a
Well,
full
what I
suit
was
of
gonna
armor
say
is
like,
50
what if
pounds.
we did like breastplates and then a few weapons? Would
That's
that
up to
make
you.
more
I could
money?
maybe do like 2 breastplates, but I don't know if that'd be more money than a full plate of armor. Because full plate is 15 plus like it's a scorpion,
Depends
so
on
maybe we could roll for higher.
Depends on where you sell it and your persuasions.
Exactly.
Depends on where you sell it because like different markets in different towns have different values.
So I come back out to like, who's else getting the scorpion?
It was just you two.
It's just us 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Hey guys.
That took you the better part of like
I
a
was
half
there
hour.
too, right?
Yeah.
Can
because
we
everyone works
extract?
together.
All of the scorpions had stingers, right?
Yeah.
Can we extract
Yeah,
the
you
venom
can
from
cut-
all of
yeah,
them?
Cut the glands.
We've
off
got
each
this.
of
We
them.
have a whole
That's what I was
caravan
going
with
to
us.
next.
The thing is, do you have enough containers?
I mean, we have a
Because you
caravan.
have 2 bottles, everyone else doesn't exactly have vials. They have wineskins. They're
Is there
already full of
anything
water.
in our caravan? I mean, we gotta
They
have
have.
something.
You still have the barrels of water for the trip
No.
into Holland.
There's nothing else in the caravan that we could just like use.
There's house goods that he's going to sell,
Mhm.
which is why he brought the caravan. This is his final. This is his final caravan. He can't afford anything else to lose. That's why he was so desperate. And the fact that he brought basic living supplies for the trip through the desert.
I actually get out of the caravan and go take just the stinger off the
Make a
scorpion.
medicine check.
Don't be
I would
cutting
like to-
yourself.
Scholar's pack? It's basically nothing.
Nat 20.
Oh.
You
gain the power of the
Fuck this shit.
scorpion.
And I'm taking the blue one.
You basically make it like a Wolverine claw.
Well, what in the blue one have
So-
to be foraged?
The upper section of the tail, but the stinger was still solid.
That's amazing.
So as you two are dismantling the blue scorpion and keeping some stuff, Dracaria just goes over to the stinger
Very cute.
and just one fell motion.
I see him.
You take the whole
Is there-
stinger, or you just
So
gonna
classy.
take?
That's who you're talking
You're taking the
about.
whole stinger.
I just want the needle, actually.
Seems about right. I didn't draw mine. I should.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yours
you
looks
managed
so
to
legit.
cut
It's more
the
sweet.
tip of the stinger off, that round ball with the needle projector.
Backpack, book of
You then managed to
an
kind of
intense
work around it a
parchment.
little
I
bit,
did a
and
bag
crack it in
side.
half, and you see this process right next to
What?
it.
That threw me off.
Ooh.
I mean, I literally have I have
Is
a
the
bag
sack
of salt, but
Packed.
The sack is intact.
A little bag of
So
salt.
you rolled really well.
oh,
on
that's
that
so
medicine check.
funny.
Can I just
What?
take all of
Yeah,
that?
for what?
If you want to try and put it inside
Because
the
I'm a
sand,
scribe and I'm a dick.
keep in mind it will spoil it. It will spoil.
Because the pen is mightier than the sword.
So if
The only thing I
you
can
want
see
to use it
using
soon,
it for, man.
now would be the time. You can put it into something to protect it from spoilage.
The healing potion bottle that I used,
You still have the vial.
I'm gonna put some of the poison in there.
Okay. I'm just gonna go off of what that medicine check is, and that's easy enough. You carefully squeeze the gland, and some more poison goes down.
Delicious.
Goes into the vial. You now have a vial of strong poison. Where you have two simple vials of poison. She extracted from the blue scorpion. That thing did 4d10 damage, so she has a stronger. She'll have a stronger dose.
Hey, I got more poison over here if you want it.
Hey, Houst.
Mm.
Is it a good idea to take all your guards away to chase a woman and leave your caravan alone?
I'll take it to this. I can keep watch now. The scorpion problem solved. However, I don't know if she has more.
So would you like to continue on together as a caravan, or do you want to stay here alone and us to leave?
One of the gnolls
Just, I feel like we should continue on with the caravan. Because then if she
But
attacks
don't
again,
know.
we can set up a trap.
Problem is, we don't know where she is. We don't know where she holds up. If we can find that, maybe we can make a plan. We don't know where she's held up.
You're right, but I feel like the
Not-
main objective is to make sure the caravan is transported.
My main concern is to solve the problem of attacking my caravan.
Any
And she appears to be
progress?
the main problem.
Gotcha. So I feel
Messed
like
up.
if you're okay with waiting, we should make camp here and investigate where she's at.
Again, how long is the trail going to last?
I'm all rested up. Yeah.
So let's make
Alright,
camp.
great. No, he's rested up.
It took you guys about a half hour to actually break down the scorpion, so
Yeah. While you guys were doing that, I'm
Yeah,
just
like
like,
he's rested, but are we rested?
I mean,
You
I'm
guys are
fine.
Yeah.
I'm still taking.
It took you
Stinger.
the same amount of time as them to break down the scorpion to get the venom. Morgano, did you want to do anything?
I'm still taking that stinger, by the way.
Yep.
That's still
I'm just drawing the rituals for
Don't go
next
chasing
detect
waterfalls.
magic and reading the book.
Oh yeah, is there any meat?
Dude, I can say any song to you. You
Song?
start singing it.
Like, would there be any in the farm?
Wait, hold on. Here's a good one.
You can make a
Bye,
nature
bye,
check.
That's a
Oh, I love
Because it's
I love
because
that
it's an
song.
insect.
I love those
no
boys.
wasp.
Yeah,
Mm.
right.
If it's not cooked,
Claws
it's
have like
These sweet
little
palms are
like
sweaty.
kind of like razor.
Oh, I can't do that
on it,
one.
or how do their claws work?
That's
It's-
like
they're
basically the
really
only
big
part I
claws.
could do.
Okay, so they're not like.
They grab. That's why. It's a literal forceful grab rather than a slice. Like a scissor is just grab. And this one has jagged claws.
Okay, I'm
Are
gonna
we
see if I
singing
can
that?
try to
I
get
love
more
it.
of that like
I
hard
feel like
shell.
our group would be singing this.
Make a medicine check.
I'd be singing. I like singing.
How long is the stinger?
A foot.
A foot.
It's a foot long stinger.
18 plus 3.
Yeah, that's easy enough. You managed to get a
Is this
little
how you're
bit
gonna
more.
How much did I get?
So Morgana helped you guys. So Morgana helped you guys out. Roll a d8, please.
Uh-oh, what's happening here?
You get an extra. You managed to get an extra 30 pounds of scorpion chitin as she dismantles the claws.
Nice. Now we can make some weapons too.
I was just gonna roll to see if there's anything
I
else
don't
I
think
was
it's
gonna
any
do.
weapons. Does
Well, I was
smithing
gonna
tools
say,
cover
like,
weapons?
Smithing tools cover weapons.
Arrows.
You guys
Like
are
imagine how
absolutely
hard that would
filthy.
be if we made like little flints.
You can
You
make
guys
them.
are
You
just-
could make
just
them
pure
into
animals.
You could
Hey,
make them into jacket
You wanna
weapons.
complain some
Because the way that they're curved, they curve.
decaying blood of
So
Can we
we're
make it into like a
Chamber
scimitar?
Instead of curving,
I was just gonna- I was like,
they
Tiny.
curve in.
I really want a dagger. Oh.
Can I?
Skip the scimitars curve out.
Outwards?
Yes.
Hold on, I need to look
wanna
up my
make something
class.
for me because I want one.
What are you trying to do?
I would like to do something stupid, but
No.
class related. Don't know me.
Don't be stupid.
I want to be stupid.
Don't do it.
I would like to make a quote unquote magic weapon, a dagger made from the stinger that does poison damage.
Okay.
That's not stupid.
Make.
You said it was stupid. I was like,
I don't know if I can do it with my class. I would like to, but it's like I don't know how to do poison damage unless it's considered a quote unquote magic weapon, you know?
Let me see. I have the class right here. So
By the way, I have a deck of cards very randomly.
just a deck of cards. Thank God it's not a deck of many things.
I know.
If it's a deck of many things, that's fucking broken.
I can do the
I
right
understand
tools for the
that.
right job.
The deck of many things, it fucks. It's cool as shit, but it's also bullshit.
What does it do?
Fuck all kinds of things. It'll fuck you up or give you shit.
Oh, I never wanted to.
Oh, maybe that's why I had brewer's tools. Because the artificer gets the proficiency of smith tools.
And you're able to use your tinker tools to magically make any artisan tools, which counts as smith tools, and you can actually make anything from that point. It'll take you time and
Money,
the ingredients
resources.
to make it.
So yeah, this is completely up to you. This is something
That's
I'd
it.
like to give to her.
Oh,
Well,
She said she
out of
wanted
the
a
80
dagger.
pounds,
I can try to. This was just.
No, this is exactly why I'm very
Who's
happy that you
this?
chose
Is that
artificer
you?
because you can make shit for the party.
And that's what I would. That's what I'm saying. Like it, but people need to come to me. Wow, you look
What
dope.
can you make?
You
out
look
of
like an
80
X-Man.
pounds?
He can make a
You-
lot of things. It all depends. It all
I look like
depends
a drunk
on-
little fuck, and you're like, come here, little boy.
I'm the only one that has it. Where do you guys get these?
That's
How do I
Google
do this?
Pinterest.
Wait, but now
Oh, you're not
Google
making
Pinterest.
these?
He needs to
No.
make it.
but now he also
I
has
made.
tail,
I
right?
just drew
That's
mine
not
because
right.
it's
Well, she has
Like,
literally
a
it's
stinger
a-
and she
it's
milked
tiny red.
her white
Got
scorpion.
it. Sorry.
But there's still the other
And
scorpion.
that's true. The white scorpion also is missing one of the
Yeah.
stickers on the floor somewhere.
I really like
So
that one.
yeah,
But that's not
if you're
me.
gonna, so here's the
Oh, like,
here's the
that's
thing.
Kind of neat, but I'm short.
If you're gonna be,
I'm sorry.
if you're gonna, no, I understand. If you're gonna be making anything, I'm gonna need you to make an intelligence check with proficiency bonuses because you're proficient with your smithing tools.
Okay.
So you actually understand how to make it.
Okay.
Make any weapon, and then if you're going to be making magical weapons, I'm going to have to make you use extended time.
That's completely fine.
Because not only are you making it, you're infusing it with magic.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
going to take
What?
Or like science with me.
science, but
Yeah.
that's going to take not only the ingredients that you're making, it's also going to cost actual value in gold.
Could he?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Could he add to my druid focus? With
Unfortunately,
like the
no.
druid focus is the staff, right?
Your druid focus is the staff.
Okay.
If you want to enhance it, that's going to take some money and some time from him if you want it.
Okay.
You can totally enhance it. You have the ability to actually enhance
What would
weapons.
it even do if I enhanced it?
Gives you a +1 to everything.
I want to enhance it. How much money will it cost?
You have that. You have a druid staff.
Yeah.
Depends on the level of enhancements. It can go anywhere between.
Do you tell me that right now?
Yes.
I immediately start digging in the sand.
Okay.
And like the blood, the drying carcass of like where the scorpion is, I dig it out like a hole,
Mhm.
and I just stick the wooden staff and stick it into the blood, and then I cover it back up with sand, and I'm just like leave it there.
Make an Arcana check. See if this works.
Arcana.
Yeah.
15.
To the best of your knowledge, you haven't really been enhancing weapons for a lot. You're more comfortable with working on brick, but you understand the concept. Your best guess is it's going to take about.
What's absorbing blood gonna solidify? And,
This is going to take a couple hours.
So that's why I was like, leave it there.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll take a couple hours and it should work. It'll also take.
Side note.
Based on, I'm gonna let me get there for a sec. I'm literally doing math in my head. This is gonna be a cost of 500 gold.
Oh jeez, I don't have that.
I have that. I'll pay for
Okay.
it. But I'll only pay for it if I know what it does.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Since it is doing that, can I make a luck roll to add one other thing?
Luck roll? Do you have luck?
No, but I just like outside of the game. It's sitting in blood. It's in a decaying body that was.
Make a percentile check.
That's fine. It's from necrotic damage. I think it would be kind of cool, like if it does solidify in that, it could have a percentage to do necrotic damage.
Like I said, make a percentile roll and let's see what that rolls.
You guys know so much.
I'm trying to help you out, yeah.
That's so cool.
97.
What?
Right now, you have no idea what's going to happen.
Done. I will leave it at that. But that's my idea. That's like going through my head, walking away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's been the general part of the half hour to an hour of you guys dismantling the scorpion. Nihilus is refreshing himself and reading his book, and also casting another ritual.
Hey man, can you go up and
I'm gonna-
cast
I'm gonna also
detect magic
just-
on when she was standing?
Put
Yeah, we're
my
good on it.
scimitar right
thanks.
there so I can
Good-
mark
good
the
shit.
area
Mhm.
and know where it is.
Touch my hand.
In case I get
I'm busy.
area.
What the fuck? You're just waving your hands, you prick.
Yeah, I'm busy.
Oh, what the fuck? I get all pissed. I'm like, fuck off.
Casting the
I have a
spell.
question.
Can't you
I
tell?
don't understand that. I'm just like, you're just
So,
fucking waving your hands.
The previous
Like,
party, before y'all died,
I'm just like,
I got this little glass ball orb thing
Your little glass bubble.
that I
Glass
still
bubble?
have.
Yep.
Did we figure out if that did anything?
Nope.
did
So
you,
I just
did you lick it?
You just have
Could
it.
be a
It's just-
jawbreaker.
It's just in
It's just a
The best you can assume it has something to do with the alchemist. That's all you can assume.
Full metal.
And I can't like investigation
Yes, I've
or
been watching
nature or anything.
Bleed on it.
Put it
Bleed on it.
inside you.
What do you want to do?
Bleed on it.
Can't what
Use
perception?
it for Kegel workouts.
What do you want to do?
Can I do like a perception check on it?
You want to examine it?
Yeah.
Investigate.
Thank you.
Good job.
16.
Just use two
Just
fingers
seems like a
to
glass
get it
ball.
up there and squeeze.
Hey.
I was just curious because I forgot that I had it.
No, yeah. If you
Kegel ball for the
I
group.
don't know if that turned into
I
something
got
crazy
what I
magical.
wanted.
He's watching
for
Dirty.
60 giggles, make an arcana check for me.
Yeah, I straight up took the stinger, like all of it, the entire stinger.
Dude, sell that
Yeah,
shit.
no idea what it's for. You just know that it's a glass ball and it's really smooth.
That's what I'm saying. Just use two fingers.
Marble.
Do you want me to look at
But
it?
it's like big.
Sure.
It's
It tells the future.
yeah, it's about that big. It's
I spend 10 minutes on it using the ritual identifier. Or 15, whatever.
not it's 10.
Don't be licking it.
Hey, fuck off.
That's
I'm just like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Oh my god, the reflection of your face in that is hilarious.
I can see it from here. Ocean cellar.
were you about to take a picture
I
of that?
was.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to see if I can actually get your reflection of it.
So with the identify ritual, after 10 minutes of waiting,
I'm gonna try it too.
Oh, hurry up.
I can't get his reflection.
I got his reflection!
okay, here. Nothing's magical about it.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
Nothing magical.
That's the best I got.
That was so
Oh, that's gross. I love it.
Crazy. I love it.
But you can do a history check on it if you would like.
Mystery.
You get advantage with it too.
Advantage. Didn't have. Plus my history, 17.
This is something used in alchemy as a way of either balancing particular weights or used as a mechanical component,
Mechanical component?
but it's strictly used for alchemy.
It's either 2 something or a paperweight. Nice.
Well, it's cool.
So you can pick up.
It's back in my bag.
Alrighty.
Bleed in it.
Hey, that's nice, man.
So you can. So
It's a
Nihilus or
It's
Oh, it's a bus.
spherical.
Congratulations.
No, after I get the stinger, I'm going back in the caravan and go to sleep.
Fuck out.
Yeah, I feel like I need a rest as well.
So Nihilus. Yes.
I didn't ask
Wow,
about
now
her
we have a
dagger
cat
after I did
And
her
a
thing.
scorpion. Oh no, scorpions can't travel outside of the. Nah, I can't. That'll be fine.
So as you assume so.
Can you make me a fancy case for my book? It's
I can't,
not made
actually.
of scorpions.
I could heat glass up.
That'd be cool.
Or heat, like, yeah. I don't know if it'd be strong, it'd be fancy.
That would be fancy. I like
Ooh,
that.
Anyways,
dropped his
her
book and
dagger.
drink.
I didn't roll anything on
The
that.
case.
Remember,
Yeah, you were gonna try and make.
We immediately
Yeah,
dug
immediately
into
into her staff.
which is the easiest part because I just dug it underground.
If you're gonna try, are you gonna try and forge her a dagger, or are you gonna try and just enhance a dagger?
Do you have a dagger?
What?
Do you have a dagger?
I thought you were making me one.
Do you have one to start with?
No.
I got one.
I also got one.
Can I
I
have it?
have a scimitar.
You probably won't get this back.
That's fine.
Nice.
I got Eldritch Blast, man.
I'd like to modify this
I don't need
and
that
put. I'm just gonna shove the stinger in.
How much does also damage do?
I'm just shoving it there, just give it back.
D10 base, and then at 10 or 5th level, I can either do 2d10 or split off.
Oh, nice.
More than a dagger.
So
that
same deal for this one.
Whisper.
Make a Arcana check, please.
Arcana, I like that dice. I told you I did. 23.
Jesus. Yeah, same deal. Same deal with the staff. This is gonna be a little bit simpler.
Ooh.
This is also gonna take 500 gold to enhance.
Are you making my dagger?
That is what it's for. I don't know what it does yet, but it's a magical dagger.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. It is done. After however long it
This is gonna
says.
take a couple hours. Yeah.
It will be. Hey man, it's gonna be a real nice dagger. It's probably gonna stab some people.
Oh, that's good.
It's gonna cost you some
It's a good
gold
start.
because magic sucks. And it's gonna be done in like 3 hours. Yes.
Take
Wow, I'm just gonna get really comfy with my book, man.
Did
Has to take
you
magic?
finish your
Yeah.
spell?
Yeah,
This takes me 10 minutes.
It takes him 10 minutes as he's taking his short rest. As you pop that off, the same thing goes over, and you see definitely some strange glowing going on with the buried staff and the dagger that he's working on.
Yeah.
But you see the remains of that illusionary spell, and you're actually able to hone in on it just a little bit more. This is definitely cast of a major image.
Mm-hmm.
Can anyone cast a fire spell before they take the rest?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you help make me a forge?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm gonna
I
just
can-
make a small forge in the sand just to help him.
Yeah.
Get the
I
dagger
can do produce flame
in game.
or fireball. Which do you want?
I can just do it at the same time. So we
I can
get
just
it done
Yeah.
faster.
Do it instantaneously.
Look at all that spatoon.
Like produce flame is cantrip, so.
Done well, yeah.
And she has ignite, so she can.
I have a
make
lighter,
fire.
but there's no wood around, so I'm just like.
Everybody just.
Pretty
So
clouded.
My arms are like,
make a intelligence check with advantage because you're constructing in the field forge.
in the field forge.
Is it just as is or plus?
It's intelligence.
16.
It's a little ramshackle,
I figured so.
but you managed to heat the sand up just enough to kind of create like a glass base,
Yeah, exactly. Scoop it out.
and you managed to kind of seal it a little bit, and you have like a little makeshift forge.
Exactly.
It's not going to do the best work, but it's possible.
Exactly. Yeah. At least like heat up the metal so I can at least work with it and the stinger and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
So as you're doing all that,
So,
is there anything else that must be done?
well, I mean, can his thing.
Yeah. Whatever happened with him and her.
You see the remnants, and you see it wandering into the desert, just to the edge of where you, your caster region was.
It's not going into straight line.
Kinda, it's like it's strange. It's not in a straight line. It's slithering.
He's a snake.
Oh, okay.
And you do know that major image it can be cast at 120 feet.
Are my tattoos back?
Yes. Actually, you're actually no. Your fire spirit you have not disengaged.
Oh.
And you were right. You also
Yeah.
I do have to.
you do have these. You have two.
I do like
pieces.
this.
So good.
I had to reread that.
I'm gonna make a note of where I last see the trail.
Does it leave like? Does it leave a magical like trail?
I don't know.
Okay. That's what I would like to pick.
Yeah, detect magic and detect
I'll
auras,
disengage.
lingering traces of magical,
Oh,
especially
that's dope.
powerful magic. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, so as we're going to do a little more flavor, Morgana is going to verbiage. You see her fiery snake just look at her, just give a little flick, little tongue flick, as it just kind of extinguishes itself and turns into smoke. And the smoke actually spindles itself and goes into her arm. And your tattoos are actually growing from your wrist up your arm again.
That is too cool. Contact D&D and let them know that shit.
Contact. You write that shit down on paper.
But we're going to be ending that there. So you have a couple of enhancements going, you have a forge going, and you have a trail.
Hey guys, the guy offered us more stuff, but I feel like you guys can start picking up the trail and following after, and I'll catch up with you guys after I'm done with the stuff. The steel defender does not get exhausted.
Nope.
So I can run at full speed and catch up to them on top of the brick.
Yep.
So they can pursue the trail so we're not losing it, and then I can also do the stuff that I need to do.
Guys, I need to go.
Yeah,
that's why we're
it's
ending
10. Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah, it's already 4 to 10, and I'm actually trying to get us out of here.
Oh, okay.
So that's where we're going to leave. We will be back next Monday, same time, same place, hopefully. Looking forward to it, because things are going to get really interesting from this point on. So we'll see you guys next week, and keep listening for more.